love with that new thing. Please don't fall in love, cause I think of you all day. Yeah, I was running through my brain, can't be nothing. Cause I just know you got me thinking about forever. Got a crush, crush, crush on you. I just wanna be your only crush, crush, crush on you. I'm not the type to keep it in, read it out till you're mine. Let me tell you now, I got a crush, crush, crush on you. When I was looking outside, girl, you got me lost in your eyes. I got you when you're falling. Just know that I won't be here for long. Thinking of you all day, yeah. Running around in my head, all or nothing. Cause I just know you got me thinking about forever. Got a crush, crush, crush on you. I just wanna be your only crush, crush, crush on you. I'm not the type to keep it in, read it out till you're mine. Let me tell you now, I got a crush, crush, crush on you. I want you more than just for a night. I'm just saying, you deserve it. I need you, baby, let me stay by your side. Come and show me. Cause I just know you got me thinking about forever. Got a crush, crush, crush on you. I just wanna be your only crush, crush, crush on you. I'm not the type to keep it in, read it out till you're mine. Let me tell you now, I got a crush, crush, crush on you. Girl, you got me down so bad.
What's happening?
That's my song. Hey, y'all.
I know. I'm supposed to change it, but damn. I don't know. It's like a happy song, I guess.
Yes, it is.
What's happening?
Happening.
It is your song. I got that set aside for you, definitely. What's up, Miss Senator? What's up, Davna? What's up, Davna? Let me fix my mic real quick here. Okay, cool. All right, well, let's get right into it.
All righty.
Okay, let me move us up a little bit here. So we can talk to the people. There we go. Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Anyway. All right. So we got I had an earlier show today. I'll tell you I do like having the 1 o'clock show because it brings out some things, and I'm so glad that I did it today because I had the same title, but I didn't know the details. So I know it's been a long time, but I will be sharing a little bit of that video because it was all over the place trying to figure out who was passing the information to who and why and all the other shit. So we will definitely be touching on all the topics. Don't know if y'all heard about Sir King wants his money. That's what made me tune into Sir King.
Wow.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, I mean, does he want the full amount or the amount that YouTube allowed us to keep? But anyway, Ken explains the info that was passed. Ken to Lemon and audio to SunnYi. I know that we get tired of watching audio and SunnYi argue back and forth, and I know that we get tired of seeing the breakup to make up on Lemon's panel, but a few things got brought up. I was kind of surprised. Ken definitely said some things, but the two people that were supposed to have passed the information were both in my chat. So I was like, hello. Because it's hard to keep, It's hard to keep up with who likes who on a daily basis. So,
It really is.
uh, let's go ahead and get it in. So, Sir King wants his money. All right.
Mhm.
Not quite sure if you heard Lemon talking about like his mentor, right? Who brought him into the game in the beef sector. Like he was
Okay.
actually giving Sir King props.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, all right. Well, let's make it happen. And here's the thing. Lemon then was using it as an example. Okay, people were going at him like you never collected bags, you never dropped anybody for bags. Like that's what they were on last night.
Okay.
So I think Sir King put 20 on 10. And the reason why is because Lemon was like, you can't tell me that I don't take bags when y'all came after me for dropping Sir King for $19, 19.99, right?
Right.
So he used it as an example and he was like, okay, now if I could do that to my mentor or whatnot, then why is everybody else complaining? you know,
Good
so,
question.
so I was like, okay, good example. Okay, that proves the point. But then Sir King woke up this morning and was like, I don't know if I should have been mentioned in that situation because now he's bringing it out publicly that I'm only worth 19.99. And that's what I'm saying. I think that Sir King took it out of context. But the reason why he said he wants his buddy is he wants his $20 back. Now, I don't
Here's
know
where I'm
why.
confused with that. Here's where I'm confused with that because you just said that he felt like, and by he, I'm assuming you mean Sir King, felt
Right.
like he was worth more than 19.99.
Yeah.
Sir,
Mm-hmm.
how can you be worth more than the program?
Nope.
Like
Ms.
the like
Senator
the
was
young folks say.
19.
Like the
It was
young folks say.
19.99. I
It was
believe the first
19.99.
99. I think the first 9.99 was Lady Snoop. To
Oh
be
God.
honest with you, you know.
Yeah, it was
Um,
19.99. So how do you feel like you're worth more than what the person actually spent? That's crazy to me. What? Child.
I don't know. I was trying to put the money back part of it in. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, okay, like how much money do you get for being dropped? I don't think I've
And
ever been dropped from
and
a panel.
if you want to be honest and technical about it, it's really you're really only worth $10 because Google taking half of it.
Right. Well, yeah, 45%. But yeah, they are. But I was just wondering, like, does he want like a redo? Like he wants, his $20 back because he's worth more. But anyway, I heard that. I would love for Sir King to tell us like why he wants his money back. Because he said Lemon brought it up publicly, but I can't really put the two together. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If I get dropped down, I get dropped down. Okay. Now, getting into the bags, right? The other day, and Ken said the protection plans were invented by somebody or whatever. I'll tell you where the protection plans were invented. It was over a girl, we called her White Candy, and Cam started the protection plan packages. I think he went silver, gold, platinum, something along those lines, and the shit worked.
Oh, it's
What's up,
levels
OG
to it.
Beauty?
Okay. Hey, OG
Yeah,
Beauty.
yeah, I know. Yeah, the Candy in the Mo 3 sector was bragging. She's like, nah, I just I just upgraded to the gold package. I'm like, oh
Oh
my
my
god,
God.
this protection plan shit is working. So I was like, okay. But like Ken was saying that about audio and NEK and
Mhm.
SunnYi or whatever, because Ken was going up there to get his shit off and he felt like mics were being turned down, mics are being turned up. Lemon was doing all this favoritism with the host controls. This is this
This is
is
some
some
mafia-ish.
uh,
That was funny. That was
truth of
funny.
reason. Hey. We're not trying to get Rico around here, okay? We do not want to get round up.
Okay. No.
But anyway,
We out of that.
so whether Wet Lemon says it or not, I was hollering, screaming, typing in the chat, doing whatever I could do the other day when the Mo 3 sector was there, right? And I'm
Mhm.
like, and they, I, they didn't care what it was. Like they screamed over his commercial. Remember, like Uppity was
I'm
throwing money.
sorry.
You could still hear Mink and everybody and Queen
Oh,
88.
you
They
don't
didn't give a
understand.
damn if there
That
was a
was
commercial.
so like, it was funny because he kept saying, "Hey, hey,
Hey,
hey,"
hey,
and they
hey,
just kept screaming louder and louder, and he got frustrated. He just said, "You know what?
hey,
Forget it."
hey. He
And
just
then he
stopped.
tried to
He's like,
play a
whatever.
commercial. He tried to play a commercial. All you heard was Mink and who she was arguing with. He said, "So y'all just gonna argue through my commercial?"
You guys are
I,
just gonna argue through my
oh,
commercial.
that was
And then
funny too.
And then isn't it funny his new if you say like a trigger word or something, no, 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 no. I'm like, dude, you can only say no so many times. I said, listen, man. I said,
Oh,
please. I said, please, please, please. There's only two ways that this could work out. Number one, you could drop the people in the backstage so they get it
right.
together. Or number two, this is about three panel right now. Bag drops.
Oh,
I kept saying in
listen.
the chat, take bags, bag drops,
Oh, I was
backstage them or
tickled
take.
so bad last night. And I'm gonna tell
Oh,
you who tickled me the most. The argument between Audio and Octavius. So Lemon told Octavius, "Hey, no, no, don't you? We can't talk about that. Leave the kids out." And so the conversation would keep going. Octavius kept talking and say something crazy. Here go Audio. So Lemon. So he just gonna sit here and say this, and he just kept repeating it. And Octavius kept going and going. And Audio just said, "So we're just gonna disrespect Lemon?" What the hell is happening?
well, the
Oh, last night
crazy.
was so good.
I know. Well, the crazy thing is remember what Octavius was telling Lemon how to
Yes.
appeal the strikes that he put on him.
And then I heard
Octavius,
Octavius was mad that I guess he didn't get paid. I guess no, I think that was to Audio. He was just like, "And you didn't even send me nothing to help you get your channels back. I'm the one that helped a lot of people over here get their channels back." I'm like, who
well,
cares?
yeah, no, I was saying like that he struck the channel for that type of activity, but then try and told him how to reverse it or whatever. But believe it or not, like when you do an appeal, they go to the person that put the strike on you to see if they want to take it off. But then Octavius came on there saying crazy shit that he could have struck anyway. You know what I'm
Wait,
saying?
so Octavius struck Lemon
Like,
and then turned around and helped him get his channel back. That's just like saying I stole something from Envy and I'm helping him look for it.
right, right.
That's
No,
dumb.
well, just the interesting part is that they got their shit off, and it's like I want to tell people, not just him, everybody, like you know what you're doing, like just chill.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Once it starts, once Lemon starts doing no, 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 I'm like, golly, you guys need to go ahead and switch it up
Oh,
here. So, basically on the bag drops, yeah, I was yelling and screaming. I'm not saying that I created the situation or massaged the situation to become a
mhm.
thing over there, but I was yelling bag drops. It ain't about the money. Look,
If it ain't about the money, oh,
Jasmine's always Jasmine until Jasmine comes in here. I didn't know what wrench to take. I was like,
okay.
this is a mess. I'm like, I got to know who Jasmine is. But I didn't
But you
want her
know
to
what
come in
tickled me as
here
well?
and be
What
like,
tickled
where's
me as
my
well
wrench? Huh?
was last night. This is what tickled me too last night.
Yeah.
When he started taking bag money to drop people. Listen, I don't know if
The
nobody else
refund.
caught it. I don't know if nobody else caught it. But honey, Lemon was enjoying that because he kept saying, "Oh, oh, y'all blessing me tonight. Look at these blessings coming in. Oh, look at this cash app. Y'all blessing me." I said, "Oh, this baby happy that cash app going off." Okay.
Right. Like this raggedy video. Let's go.
Oh,
Well, yeah, exactly. But thank God he caught on to it. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Because what did you think about the Sunny $75 return? Because I believe what happened is Did Sonny get bought back? Oh, okay. But Sonny was bought back up by somebody for $75, right?
Yeah.
And Sonny said, well, the time already expired.
Right.
My
So go
people
ahead
bought me
and
back up.
refund my people back their money, and that's what he did
Yeah.
right then and there.
Yep, go ahead and refund back my money or the people
Mhm.
back their money. And then what's up, just my thoughts.
But even with that $75, that is another situation that tickled me to my core because she was in the chat typing 75. Ken and Lemon is up there on the panel. Ken see that and starts napping. You bet not send that up for no money, blah, blah, blah. And so Lemon was just like, yo, it ain't even come from her. And he kept repeating it, and Ken won't hearing that. Ken was just snapping behind $75 that wasn't being paid by Sonny. Whoever the person
Yeah.
was, it had to be a supporter because when he
Well,
refunded
yeah,
it,
Lemon
it was
got
back to the
irritated and
person.
started yelling out the names. He's like,
Yeah.
well, you get your money back. I got your money. He was like, he was talking about everybody. I was like, damn.
Oh,
I think the
that
only
was
issue with the
funny.
Sunny thing is it sets a precedent that Lemon will do that for others. But Envy, don't harp on this and make it a talking point, please. No, I'm not gonna make it a
No,
talking point. It's
that's
quick.
actually a very good point, actually.
All
Because what you do
right.
for one, you're gonna do for others. Because if you
Right.
don't, then people are gonna say, "Oh, but remember you did it for Sonny." That's why Lady
Right.
Nika's motto is,
Exactly.
"If you send it, I'm gonna spend it. I ain't doing no refunds.
What's
I
up, Joan? Hopefully you're doing good today. Um, yeah, you're right.
ain't."
You're right. If you send it, I'm gonna spend it.
If you
So,
send it, I'm gonna spend it.
but here's the thing: you can look at it two different ways, though. You can look at it as, if you send it, I'm gonna spend it, but you might lose that person for long term just because of the mere fact of principle of refunding somebody's money. I'd rather refund somebody once than lose the donation for life. You feel me? Like
I do.
$75. If $75 isn't worth the donations because they have to feel comfortable with you.
That's
I
true, and
put
I
up a
think that's
super
why Lady
chat
Nika can
goal.
say that, and I think that's why Lady Nika can say that because her people are comfortable with her, so it doesn't
Right.
matter. Lemon,
Oh yeah.
not so much.
Sonny was brave for even asking.
Okay?
True. Hey Molly, I thought the cuss out was coming. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm
yeah.
not gonna lie, I was sitting on the edge of the bed like, "Oh, he get
Yeah.
ready to snap." But he
Yeah, the
didn't. I said, "Look at us growing up."
Yeah. So basically, the easiest thing to do is set a price. I will literally tell you in the Mo3 sector, it's 50 down, 100 up. Because like if it becomes an auction, then people start doing the math in their head. Oh, Sonny's worth 30, Bazaar's worth 40, RNY's worth 35, Envy's worth $5. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? Like nah, 50 down or whatever, or whatever they pay. I wouldn't take a bag under $20, but it is what it is. We're definitely not going to harp on that because
Now I did
I,
hear Ken say today
what's up,
too.
Vibrant?
I did hear Ken say, "Hey, Vibrant." I heard Ken say something about and Lemon couldn't even get the numbers right because he was just throwing out random numbers. And I was thinking about that. I said, I could have sworn I heard somebody got dropped for 50, but if they want to come back, it had to be like 120. I said, wait.
Service fee.
Okay, okay, boom, processing and service fee. There we go. We're going to rock with that.
Yeah, profit processing and service fee. Let's go. Um, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. Really would like to know exactly what Sir King expects to happen with the 1999, and I'm trying to figure out why he would want his money back because basically nobody bought him back up.
Oh
Like
my God.
if you got bought down, you got bought down, but it is what it is. But anyway, we're gonna go through the Ken explains the info that was passed. All right. So what'd you say? Good afternoon. Okay, just my thoughts. So basically, we're gonna go right on to the Ken explains information that was passed. Now,
Okay.
I'm going to have to share a screen on this one because this
Be
happened at the
careful.
1 o'clock show, and there was a lot. There's a lot of details, y'all, and I don't want to mess them up because I know that he said he went up there to argue with NEK and audio on behalf of Sonny, and then it switched into something else, and then the bag drops and all that other stuff. Oh, and I forgot, we're not going to fit binary into this damn show, except for saying that he's still looking for Pizarro's identity,
Oh
which is
God.
weird because I gave him a full day, 24 hours to figure out whether he means that or not. Still looking for Pizarro's identity. Okay. And he also said that VS has disrespected RNY, Lady Nika, Envy, and we still talk to her.
No, that part came
Um.
from ZX.
Oh, it did. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're right. ZX did say that. Oh God, that's right. That's
Mm.
right. Let me drop just Christopher for $2.50.
Oh, what? Oh, I do remember that. Now that somebody said, "Damn,"
Oh
so she
my
gonna come back
God.
asking her money back, but she not being
$2.
no more. So he'll be all right.
Oh yeah, she denounced the beef sector. She says she's original black sector.
Yep.
So that was crazy. Yeah, look, yeah. Hey, I had to drop out of the chat, Molly. Like literally, like with the I had to drop out of the chat because I didn't want to be too disrespectful. You said Sir K wants to be get paid for his mentorship from Lemon. Oh,
Oh, that's
okay.
sick.
Yeah, because he said he brought him into the game and so okay, I got it. All right, Ms. Senator. So basically, payment plan, we gotta handle the 1999 first and then service fees and whatnot come thereafter. Okay, beef sector never accepted her.
Oh shoot. Dang.
Gee. So she can't denounce something that she was never a part of. I got
Okay.
it. All right. So basically, let me go ahead. Y'all can help me out with this stuff, okay? Because we're gonna go ahead and share screen right now. This is gonna bring in. I have no freaking idea what is going on here, but
Be
we're gonna
careful.
sort it out because it is important. It's
You hear
very
me?
important. Huh?
Be careful with what you sharing.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
good.
Okay. All
No,
right.
I'm good. I'm good. No, it's just sharing screen.
Okay.
Vic Damone's in the house.
What up, Vic?
Vic Damone heard original black sector. He's like, hold on a second, what the hell is going on? Let me pop in.
What
You
up,
know what I'm
though?
saying?
I
What
love to
up,
hear him say
dog? What
that.
up, dog? No, but he doesn't say oh. He said, what up,
What up,
dog?
though? I love
Uh,
it.
so let's try to get a little bit of this sorted out. Let me
All
see
right.
here. There's a lot of details. Let's see. There we go. So this is basically me talking about it, a half-ass know what I'm talking about, but Ken comes up to explain. So let's go to Lady Nika's. But let me drop the mic for the mic. Jesus Christ, the link for you because I don't want to have it mixed up at all. Because that is the evening commentary. So I'm glad as hell that I asked. It's up and stuck, all the above, especially when Sonny got up there and lied on me. And I'm sick of her rocking with these men talking shit about me. I'm really about to expose her bad. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, that doesn't see the situation here so far is we're used to the Sonny Ken thing, so we're not going to be that interested. I'm telling you, but there is a twist and a turn because he throws in the fact that he gave an individual some money on behalf of Lemon's mother. So trust me, it gets crazier. This is not just your normal Ken and Sonny saga, or I wouldn't even report on it. Let's go. It doesn't require a conversation, obviously, to hit the link or anything like that. But damn, I see what you're talking about though, because basically, Ken, I could see the triangulation that you felt was a pile up. Hold on. What up, Ken?
What's good, bro?
Tired of that damn hand, man. That shit scares the hell out of me.
I know that's what it's supposed to do. My
It
my
is.
so
All right, so these are the qualms right here. Just to set it up a little bit, basically Ken on his live, he took his live down, so I got a little piece of information, a little piece of information here and there, or whatever. But this is the part where Ken is explaining like why he went up on the panel and all that other good stuff. And he also says that he's not going back, and brings up a moderator as well. Let's go.
You got it mixed up. I was trying to
Okay.
give him all Rico DeBrat information so his mama can file a police report because he's harassed.
There's the name.
Yep.
So, RY, how did you feel when you heard the name? You're like, okay. and,
When I
and
heard the
Rico the
name, I
Brat
said,
was in
okay,
the chat with him.
isn't all this energy beautiful today?
Uh,
When I heard Rico's name, I said, okay. I said, I can't believe Kid is dropping that name, but if we keeping it high and if we keeping it 100, when he said the name, I was like, now how much of that is actually true? Because we all know
well,
Ken likes to put 20 on 10, but for him to drop the name, I want to believe it's true because he keeps mentioning
mm,
the fact that he has called his mom before.
no, you might have missed it. You might have missed it. Lemon on his channel after his mom got called said
Hmm.
it was Rico the Brat.
Right, we
He
knew
already,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, we knew
So
that, but I'm not debating that part. We all know Rico the Brat called his mama because Rico got a very distinct voice and Lemon was able to
right.
identify it. What I'm saying is when I heard Ken say that he slid Lemon or he tried to slide Lemon Rico the Brat's information so his mama can go and do whatever with the police she wanted to do,
Oh,
I was like, oh dang. But then it's Ken, and we know Ken likes to put sauce on the story. So I'm just like, how much of that is actually true, though?
so he
That's what I'm
sent the
saying.
same. So he he sent information against what he asked somebody to do. That's what you're saying, basically. So
Lemon never
round
took
number.
the information.
Right, right. Because Lemon most definitely always says, "Don't send me anything. I'm not involved." And trust me, I
Hmm.
understand. As a content creator, you don't want to get half the stuff you're sent to your Instagram, Discord, or anything else. Trust me.
Hmm.
But Lemon always says, "Hey, yo, I'm not involved. Don't send me nothing. You're gonna rope me in or whatever." But as I said, it kind of switched. If Rico the Brat was able to call Lemon's mom, but then Ken gave something to Lemon to protect his mom against Rico the Brat. That's that's like a freaking figure eight.
But how can
You know
but
what I-
how can Ken give something to Lemon that Lemon never wanted or Lemon never accepted? Because Ken also said he said I tried to send Lemon Rico the Breast information so his mama can do whatever she needed to do with the police because Rico was calling her. But then he turned around and said, but Lemon refused it. And then if you look at Molly's comment, Molly said that Lemon told his mama he ain't know who that was.
Okay. You said envy RY. Don't forget why the audio pull up happened. He screenshotted something that Ken sent him. Um, I believe something. I know. I believe that there was something sent. Was
But
that the
even with
text
that statement,
messages?
that wouldn't have anything to do with Rico though. That pull up. That didn't have anything to do with Rico. That was between Lemon and Audio. So we still don't know what was screenshot or what was sent or anything like that.
The only thing I think that might have been screenshotted was um someone asking for somebody's information, somebody's asking for somebody's number, something to reach out to. I don't know like where he would screenshot that from. Sonny's phone, maybe. I have no idea.
Now
Um,
the phone number stuff,
yeah.
what Ken said, and he posted these receipts on his community wall when he was
Oh,
live
okay.
today. He was saying that Sonny reached out to Audio on Instagram to get his phone number because I guess she wanted to talk about the detective police stuff. And if you listen to Ken over the last couple of days, he was just like, Audio helped Sonny put papers on Ken. And it started behind a phone call. So they exchanged phone numbers and he posted that on his community wall. But of course, we know Ken took it down.
Oh God, OG
And
Beauty.
then he posted again, and this time I think it was reversed. I think audio was sending Sonny some stuff, and when you looked at the screenshots, it was just talking about like different charges that he could possibly get.
This right here could have put Ken in that position where OG Beauty's comment could have put Ken in a situation where, remember, he put his wrench on there, take my wrench, VS or whatever. I'm not your do boy or your handler, your whatever. Not handler, but your do boy or whatever, right? OG Beauty, are you saying okay? He never told Lemon though. VS revealed that he asked for the info during the confession live. Oh, okay.
Hold
So
on, I could have sworn it was VS said that Ken asked VS for Lemon Mama information.
Jesus. Yeah, that's separate from the Rico thing. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay.
Yeah, the whole thing is a mess. Yes, it's a mess. But the main thing that I saw is that Rico and Ken were hanging out in the chat, and obviously on the panel. I'm playing it right now because he's going to straighten it up for us. But my main thing was that to help. See, Ken was feeling some type of way because he's like, "How can I look out for you and your own mother?" But then, when I pull out the panels and stuff like that, you mess with my mic and this and that, and you reach out to me to hit the
Mhm.
panel. I feel, he feels like he's treated like a second class citizen around Lemon. So therefore he's like, that's why he brought up, I was trying to help you, with help your mom stop getting harassed. But let's listen, let them explain it because it is a mess, and I promise y'all we will most definitely move on. And the crazy thing is I when I talk about the Mimi part, I'm just telling you, like, if you guys are looking at the title, um most of us think that's nonsense or whatever, but we want to definitely go ahead and clear that up because we do not want Mimi, who is Lemon's mod, wrapped up in something that she's not involved in. So let's continue to listen to Ken. He might straighten it out here.
Asking your mama, but he too ussy to take the information and go do what he need to do as a man to protect his mama. He said no, he ain't doing that. You feel me?
Damn.
So
Right.
hold on. Somebody calling me. Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Okay.
One
All right.
1 minute.
All right. Like Envy, you purposely said you're not going on that panel anymore. So I with him got and if I pretty simple information. Give Ken back said he was going to give. Or wait, and then he was going to give up. Okay, so the Lemon and Rico.
Yeah, I was going to try to help him out by getting the information, giving it to him so his mama can do the police report because he's harassing his mama. Let me say something to Sonny right quick because you know me, RNY know me. If I black out on that girl, she's going to call the police. Now, Sonny, you always do this. I'm asking you real nice to leave me the fuck alone. I'm asking you nicely. I'm not going to bother you. I'm not going to put your name in the title. I'm not even going to mention you. But every time I argue and go back and forth with men, you come, I'm going to respect your platform. Because today, I'm going to fucking black out on this bitch. I'm asking you to get the fuck out my way and leave me alone, lady. I'm telling you, because I will light you up with all the shit I got on you. You better go ahead. Like this shit is starting to work. It's starting to irk my fucking nerves.
So I'm about to ask him some questions here to kind of see where that's coming from, because we're used to Ken and Sonny being mad at each other, right? And this is going to bring in the fact that he came up to help scratch for her, which was kind of crazy because, hey, do you ever forget, RY, who's scratching for who? Sometimes like Audio and Sonny are scratching against somebody, and then Ken is scratching against Audio, and I'm like, damn, who was arguing? It takes me a couple minutes, but that's
I'm gonna
what
be
he's gonna
honest.
clarify. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to that whole setup and who's scratching who, I just lose track of who's scratching for who, and I just listen to them fight because I'll be so confused.
Right.
I
So,
do.
like, let's put our fingers in our ears until we hear like good stuff. So basically, okay, we're hearing that Sonny's gonna come up. Y'all are gonna hear all that. But here's the breakdown. People have to realize that okay, Ken can be mad at Sonny, but who cares about that? We need to know why. Because it seems like he gets upset with her based on other things that people do to him. And this was him speaking about going up to the panel, sticking up with her or for her against NEK and Audio, and then Lemon basically giving them priority, with mics and not stopping them and all the other crap. But just wanted to put some context in there so that y'all know what the hell we are looking for. Let's go.
Damn, like it's annoying. I don't want you at all. So anyway, like I was saying, I apologize.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure it was. So Ken, you're good. So Ken, you gave information. You were going to give information.
Pissing me off
for his mother, but was that against Rico?
Yes, because he said Rico was calling his mama and cursing his mama out.
Right.
I'm trying to help him with his mama. He said no, he don't do that. That's not how he move. You're a bitch. You're not trying to protect your mom. Okay, cool. I left that alone. But last night what really pissed me off was, and I don't want to bring that person up because I don't care about
you
them.
Back there. Go ahead.
But my thing is, I let her go at it with a woman, and I took the two men off the stage. That's two females going at it. You let her get jumped by two men, and you sat there. And then you claim that she got bought down because her mic was louder than your boyfriend mic. So you lied and say she got... When did SunnYi ever get bought down in a beef sector? Ever?
Yeah, so basically that's getting into a very interesting situation. That's that buy down thing, right? We mentioned that $75 and all that other stuff. And I agreed with Ken here coming up in a second. I said I haven't seen her bought down or whatnot, but here comes SunnYi, I believe. And when we listen to this, we'll be able to connect the dots and then we'll move on. Okay, I promise, because we need some help. We all need some clarity, be on the same page. Let's go.
Ever.
I have never seen.
But then you playing games. I literally heard him turn Octavia's mic down.
Oh yeah. Torso Mammy, what it do?
So I just want to say I did nothing to this nigga. This nigga's been going off on me since last night. Nigga, you can talk shit about me. You can drag me. You can't do more damage to me than what the fuck you already done, my nigga. I didn't do shit to you.
All I'm asking you is to stay out my way. That's it.
I never responded. Never responded. All I said, I called you behind the scenes. I said, don't include me in your little list of bitches that you care about. That's what I said, and you start going off on me. Like you're weird, nigga. I'm not pressed.
Okay.
The fuck?
Okay.
I think y'all are asking each other to leave each other alone.
And that's not a problem. I promise you I will do that.
And most people, okay, so let's walk this out. Most people would think that's just another argument, but also keep in mind, this is coming the day after Ken, started feeling like people that were for him, their mics are being turned down, and he felt like he went up there for SunnYi, put their differences aside. So that's why he's pretty pumped up today.
I promise you. I just don't like the fact when I'm about to get in my bag and I'm really about to do me, she automatically pops up and rides with the person that I'm beefing with. Like, that is annoying. Like, when that happens, I don't even want to argue or beef with the person no more because, like, you took all the fun out of it. Like, it's annoying.
Yeah.
I don't do that to her.
Yeah, I don't.
But I'm gonna get off her. I'm gonna move on because I'm good on. I don't want to talk to her at all. Like I'm good. I'm good. After last.
Is it fair? Is it fair? Oh, he says after last night. Okay. Let's go.
Last night's show for her to sit up there and to discuss me with that gay man and to let him say all them lies on me, and she agreed and ain't say a word. I swear on my daughter, I would never fuck with SunnYi again. Never.
Okay, so I'm not getting into the swearing on a daughter or anything like that, but I want to know, do we think that that's gonna happen? Ken is not going back to Lemons. What do you think, RY?
I don't even know why you asked me what I think. We all know what's gonna happen. That's a dumb question. That's a dumb question. Everybody that says they ain't going back to Lemons, they always end up. Like, yeah.
Including me, okay.
Exactly. So we gonna move that
right on in there.
Right on, move right on past that.
Come on now. See,
Satan himself knows Ken gonna be back over there.
Yeah, I just wanted to throw that out in the atmosphere, see where we were at. I know, trust me. Let's go.
Never. This is the second person she did that with. Never did that to her with no female in this sector. Ever. Never. But she said, leave her alone. I'm gonna leave her alone. But I'm telling you now, he's gonna bait you to get on that panel. SunnYi, if you get on that panel and say my name, I promise you, I'm gonna make you go through with that police report. I swear to God. I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna air you the fuck out. With receipts. Play with me if you want.
Not quite sure what police report that is. Is that the one? Was that which police report was that?
That's what I wanted to know. When I heard it, I said, wait a minute. But I think he was saying that if you keep doing it, I'm going to make you.
Oh.
I'm going to make you do it. So I don't think she actually did it.
Okay. So the police report. Okay, I got it. Let's go.
Far as Lemon, you could play with me if you see. I've been weak lately, taking up for these women, getting involved in their little issues and shit. It's been making me look weak. Now I'm not taking up for nobody except my wife and daughter. That means.
And the whole premise of this, y'all, is that when Ken left the platform last night, Lemon was like, yeah, I'm going to watch your show. And, however you come at me is how I'm going to return the energy back to you. So obviously being the 5 o'clock show and waiting for the evening show, here's where we're at. This is literally Ken's response. So here we are.
That I'm about to get in my bag on you niggas. Lemon, boy, if you play with me tonight, Lemon, my response the next day is going to be very disrespectful. I done already got what I need on your brother. So how you want to do this? Who you claim is your brother?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, because I'm on my phone. Real quick, Quinn, Jesus Christ. Real quick question for you, Ken. Last night, SunnYi was putting 75 in Lemon's chat. And you kept pretty much saying, you bet not send him no money. You bet not send him no money. Did you hear the part when SunnYi came up there eventually was just like, I wasn't sending him $75. One of my, either one or a couple of my supporters was sending that to him, I guess, to bring her back up or something like that. Did you hear that part of it? Because I feel like you kind of went off for her.
What supporters?
Money back because it didn't.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And I guess she told Lemon to send the money back to the supporters.
What supporters?
I don't know. She never said. Obviously, it was somebody because Lemon refunded the money to somebody.
Sure
I was just wondering if you heard that part because you was like,
I mean, I heard it, but it's because she. I mean, you literally. What you going back up there for to get jumped again by 2 men so he could sit there like a sassy little bitch?
I didn't put that together until I heard it right now. I mean,
Hmm.
that's why Ken will be mad as well because I guess he's compounding Lemon accepting money, but not on on top of accepting money. I believe that Ken is basically saying, okay, so you accept money, but then you're gonna let her get dragged. But
Okay.
I didn't necessarily think that there was any rules of accepting money to put somebody up there, but I understand where Ken was going because Ken felt like he was defending SunnYi against Audio and NEK. So that's
Right.
where that is coming from. I'm just going through this so that we could we could put together some dots because if I don't talk about it as we go, I'm gonna forget. Let's go.
Like you
Jesus
like
Christ.
abuse. You like abuse. Like he's not gonna even it out. Even when I went up there, he's trying to overtalk me and trying to fake argue with me so I won't body the boy. But let the little boy go at it with her. Let the other Lou Eric King go at it with her. But when I go up there to help her, you fake argue with me.
Hmm.
Yeah. And that's why I feel some type of way. And I feel like you trying to play with me, but you be calling me to come pull up on you when you go live so I can make the show pop, make it interesting.
The hype man.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, lighten it up because it be dead.
Interesting.
AJ, Sunny, and Audio.
Nigga's a weirdo. Like I don't get that. And I don't and then he try to lie and say, let me clear this lie up first of all. First of all, I don't give a damn if Sunny talking to no audio. Sunny is not my girlfriend or my wife. If she decide to go to somebody that disrespect her, that's on her, not no Ken. I would never be mad at that, Miss Lemon. I'm mad because of the police situation. That's what I'm mad.
Yeah, I believe that when I used to ask Ken on Lemon's platform, he was mad at some information being passed to basically put a police report on him because he said that Audio asked Sonny for the information so that he could start the police report, and that's what started the phone calls. Remember, like Ken's I don't know, mom or wife or somebody, remember that she got called or whatever. That's where this is starting.
Okay.
So it's all like coming out in Ken's head because Ken's like, okay, let me put this aside, let me put that aside. I'm still rocking. But you got me trying to give Lemon Rico the Brat's information to help with his mom, and you got me falling back on Sunny helping her. Even though now Audio called Sonny to get Ken's information to try to put a police report on him. And I know that you probably saw the receipts. I'm sure you saw the receipts about like Audio going back and forth with Ken saying how quote unquote serious his charges were. Or it's not his charges, but the charges that he was trying to put him up on were that serious.
Mm. Listen, I will be honest. This story right here concerning them, I feel like this is trying to make sense out of nonsense because stuff keeps switching up, changing from live to live, day to day, and I'm
No,
getting a
I'm
headache trying to
saying
keep
like
up.
when I saw the information, it was on the community wall. When I saw the information about how how serious the charges were or whatever, that he was basically telling Sonny, here's how serious the charges are that I'm trying to put towards Ken to let Sonny know that it needed to be escalated, the
Okay,
charges,
so based
like
on that screenshot, I
right.
don't know if these are. I don't know. This is just what was in the screenshot. I don't know if these are the charges that they actually went and took out. Hell, I don't believe none of them even did any of it. But let's just say for shits and giggles. In the screenshot, it says something about possible criminal charges in Louisiana, cyber stalking, online harassment. Up to 6 months, up to $1,000 fine, restitution per violation a day. Federal charges if across state lines or threats involved. Three extra serious because it involves a God bless America. Like,
Yeah.
it's to the
Yeah.
point that where I'm really checking out on this story. I really am.
Oh no, I totally get it. Yeah, I'm checked out of the story too, but I want to see like, okay, Ken said that he was giving his live, and then when his live went on private. The other reason I give a damn is because when they left the platform, I want to see like, okay, cool. I didn't know about the Rico the Brat situation. I didn't know because Lemon, we know when Lemon kept saying like, "Hey, don't say this to me. Don't don't put me involved in anything." That's why I didn't know that the whole Rico the Brat and his mom and all that. Now I'm starting to understand why Lemon says, "Don't send me anything."
Yeah, I get it
Man.
too. Like I don't want to be no I don't want to see nothing, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. So when Lemon stopped his show the other day and said, "Hey, unsend that, don't send me nothing," that was probably one of the smartest things he did.
Molly's down there trying to figure out the correct analogy.
Uh
But
oh.
he didn't talk about that. Notice he didn't talk about that, even though he got something to receipt.
Well, I have
And you
one more question. One more
You
question
said
for you.
about that. Who slid who? Okay, you're saying was that the audio slide information, the Sunny situation? Is that what that was?
Exactly. That's exactly what that was.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Mm.
What's up, RY? Well, remember when he did come up and I was saying, okay, what is your last issue with Sonny? I'm like, you guys go back and forth all the time. And then he corrected me. He came out to Lemon's panel. He goes, it has nothing to do with them talking. It only has to do with Sonny giving audio the information to put that case on me. That's the only reason why I was looking at that. And as I said, I wouldn't be into this story at all whatsoever if Ken didn't drop and Lemon said, based on what he says, he's going to respond. So, if we don't give a damn after we watch this, cool. But if we do think that Lemon should respond, great. If we think he does, no,
Well, here's the
I
thing.
want to be
Lemon's
past this
already
story
going
for the
to
rest of my
respond.
life.
Lemon's already going to respond because when you asked this at your live, somebody in your chat said, "Oh, he already put some on the community wall." So I went and looked,
Oh,
and lo and behold, he did, and had a whole live schedule for tonight. So I think he is responding.
oh yeah. Sonny said check your DM as well.
I know, yeah. That's why I said, hold on, give me a second. I'm
Okay.
about to see what
Uh,
this is.
Oh, the DM. All right, so this
Yeah,
should be interesting. Sonny said check your DM, so
I am
we'll definitely
fine.
get into that. All right, let's go.
I got one more question, Ken, and I'm gonna go.
Hmm.
You said that Lemon won't defend a particular moderator when this individual gets doxxed, and you said because she keeps jumping in people's business or
Carry
keep
me
clicking the link. What made you say that?
because she about to get doxxed.
Okay, and God bless y'all. Y'all have a good one. I'm getting to work.
Hmm.
Yeah, you are crazy.
Yeah,
Bye.
they already told me they. I try to. I mean, I'm trying to throw the lady a bone. Like, stop getting up there. Like, Claudiva and BS wasn't even talking about Miss Terry B. And she went up there and just
Yeah,
disrespect both of them ladies. Like, I'm like, girl, ma'am, you messing with the wrong people. You better go head on somewhere.
damn, Terry Me's being thrown into the news. My goodness, I can't respect it nonstop. Yeah, I mean, you know what, CT, we never know, to be honest with you. But this one sounds. That just sucks that Ken went up there to do good and then it turned against him. I don't like that shit at all.
I'm
It's
confused.
crazy.
I'm just confused at how he's such a victim all the fucking time. I really am, and it's like I'm not trying to be rude, envy, but y'all
Emmy,
really
let
like
me
y'all
ask you a
be
question.
baby
Let me
this
ask you a
nigga.
Yeah.
question, Emmy.
Y'all baby this
Did
nigga.
you ever see me go
Y'all don't
go
remind him of the shit he
I'm
do
gonna
to
let her talk.
people
I'm gonna
and
let her
how
talk.
he act. Like nigga, you're nobody's fucking victim, nigga. You keep trying to make it seem like I'm a bad friend of you, but you've been the bestest friend of
You a
me.
horrible friend.
Nigga, and
Terrible.
what are
You're
you? And what
terrible.
are you? And what are you?
And
And what are
I
you?
wouldn't even call you
And
a
what are
friend, to be
you?
honest with you.
What? What?
You wasn't even a friend. You're a horrible person. You're
So
terrible.
why every other day you're saying my name?
Ma'am, I just super
You
glued
say
my
my
mouth and took
name.
all my teeth out. I would
Nigga.
never say your name again. I
Nigga.
swear to
I'm trying to figure out we got a lot coming in that's new. I swear we do.
Yeah, I'm
But
sitting here scratching my head like, hold
I
on.
know I'm looking at the receipts. Um
Okay.
oh okay. Remember this is the remember when Sonny said I know what he sent? Remember when
Oh, snap. Okay.
remember
Okay.
that night when everybody was like,
Yes.
yeah, because Lemon was like, wait a minute, wait a minute. Ken sent me something. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Ken sent me something or whatever. And we didn't know if
Okay.
it could have been anything, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
but then I believe what we're looking at is, a combination of that, but then also remember when he was or not he, remember when somebody, not sure who it is, so I can't say
Mm-hmm.
can, but remember when somebody was sending like you know, surgical
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Jesus Christ. So basically we're getting, yeah, as I said, we're basically getting the receipts that, that were sent that night. That's what I see. Let's see here. Sonny and Ken will have to pull up on one another in real life in order for any developments to really mean anything. Like when they talk, it's just noise and it's unfortunate. It is. It's always like a scary screenshot that's going to be the big bombshell and change everything.
Oh,
Molly,
honey.
true. There is typically like a kaboom or whatever that never really comes through or whatever. But let's
Hmm.
see. I said, can you make something of these?
Oof, okay. Wait. So from what I'm seeing, honestly,
We're
it's
talking
just
about the receipts right now. Go ahead.
okay. So it's literally the looks like a lot of the conversation between Sunny and Audio. Um, pictures and phone calls and screenshots of addresses. I don't know what these addresses are, and I did in fact go ahead and delete all at my phone because I really don't want that information. But yeah, it's the unedited version of conversations, and it showed a shit ton of phone calls. So I don't know what they were talking about, but that was rather interesting. So if you don't mind, I don't know. I think I would feel better if Sunny, if she was in the chat at some point, could come up here and kind of like walk us through this because it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a ton. There's Sir King. Hello, Envy. I'll be available 15 minutes after the hour if you have any questions. I appreciate that. I definitely have a few questions. You said 15 after the hour. It's 23 after the hour. 15 minutes after the hour. If
That
you have,
is
are you
so
talking about
petty.
like the next hour? Because we're 6:23. Just be specific about that, Sir King, because I know about how long our shows are. But yeah, I think Sonny's in the chat or was in the chat or whatever the case may be. I definitely see. There you go, Sir King. You got the fire emojis from the asshole. But what? Sonny, if you're still here, break. Can we break this down? Let's see. He about to give it. It almost seems like I don't know, like they talked a lot.
Yeah, a lot. Let me
Oof.
see. Oh,
Um,
whoa, wait, hold on. I just
maybe
went back and
she's
looked.
been doing
Did you look
what?
at that very first one?
Yeah, but do you see?
Do you
Yeah, I'm
see whose
looking.
Instagram profile was sent?
Oh, yep, I
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
Jeez. Okay, so family members, addresses, pictures, uh Sonny, like like literally addresses, messages. and all that. And then other Instagram profiles of people's family members and all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm like, okay. But it's just crazy because, okay, if Ken went up there to defend her against audio or whatever, but her and audio talk, see,
Mm-hmm.
and now like he doesn't care if they say hello, happy Wednesday or whatever the case may be. It's the passing of the information. So basically, I think what the purpose is here is just imagine Ken looking at these receipts like, oh, Jesus Christ. Like, okay, you guys started talking, then you shared addresses, then you shared phone calls, you shared pictures, you did this, you did that. I didn't know that, I didn't know it was that detailed. I didn't. Not at all whatsoever. James and SK, you
Shoot.
said James and SK was making sexual advances. The hell? Did you see this?
Yep.
Ugh.
What's this? Okay, hold on. She responded.
Oh, Sonny did. Okay, cool. RY's checking on the receipts and the data and reaching out to Sonny as well, so we can get some clarity here because I really want to see like what she wants to say about the receipts rather than me sit here and decide. Hey, you know what I mean? So we will move right on to we'll come back to that, but Mimi was brought up, and I want Mimi to be able to be clear because I've never seen Mimi. Now, Mimi is Lemon's moderator. You all probably have seen her over there a bunch of times. Y'all probably seen her over here and around the YouTube streets. But she was brought up out of nowhere. I was like, oh my God, okay, cool. Thank God she had a friend in the chat. But Ken, I know that you guys are gonna be like, oh yeah, he just brought that up to put, some sauce on the wings and whatever. But he was like, I didn't care about Sonny really because I was also talking to Mimi.
Mm. Yeah, now that I don't,
Now, do I
I don't
think
know
that's
about that.
random bullshit? Yes.
Yeah, that
But
Mimi, that was very random.
But my thing is though, out of everybody, why her? Because
Right.
she's chill. She's
Probably.
easy to
She's
throw
very
into
chill.
something. Right. So I don't know where in the hell that came from. Let's see here. Hey Sir King. MGO, Mimi, and Glossy are all from the same sector. Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't know that. Is that like street sector or something like that? But did she get back to you?
She said she did. She said, I'm getting dressed. And I asked her, I said, well, I said, just for clarity, is this a conversation between you and audio? She said, yes, that's the conversation that audio won't show. He was sending
Oop.
info. I did, in fact, vent to him. I didn't get the police involved until my kid's info was posted by Ken.
You're
And
talking
that's all I
about
got.
the birth certificates. Jesus.
I don't know what was posted. I didn't even look.
Yeah, I know. I didn't look. I heard. That's what I was saying. Like I like to,
In no weevil, see no weevil. I don't know about that.
yeah, I like to turn hearsay into something. Because her and Sonny have been cool. Oh shit. Okay, so basically to me it was random, but it wasn't random to him. I got it. Okay, that makes sense. OG Beauty greeting me. All right, all right, all right. But that's what she said basically that she was
Mhm. That's what she said verbatim. I just read it.
okay, so did she say like the clarity of like the timeline or anything like that? Read my comment. Okay. Where's your comment, Sonny? She said to read her comment right here. That's a bitch that used to watch my kids before my accident.
Oh, whoa. Wait a minute.
Oh,
Mimi, hold on. Lemon's moderator, Mimi, used to babysit your kids
What?
before your accident. So she lived. Okay, all right, yeah. I have officially checked out because this is
No,
some
don't. I mean,
Jerry
don't
Springer,
check out.
Maury type of stuff. Like,
Oh, I
cause
get it. Yes. Wow. Okay.
yeah,
Uh.
yeah. I don't. This is getting a
I
little too
I get it.
personal.
I get it. I get it. I get it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. So, sometimes in a situation like this, you got to get more, you got to figure, okay, so
Nope. Sonny, I
wow.
think this is something that
No,
Sonny needs to come up here and explain because, yeah, I don't know. I mean, she doesn't have
no,
to
I
explain it,
know, I
but
know it's not a scary thing. You can report
it
or
ain't. I
just
just,
in general.
kids babysitting at nope. That's where I draw the line. I'm sorry.
Right. Okay. All right. So we'll go there. So Chud the Builder, the white dude who has been going around calling black dudes the N-word for clicks and views, has been arrested for attempted murder for shooting a dude in the arm. The hell?
Mm.
Okay. Okay, Sonny, y'all should have led with this. Right. Right, Molly. They should have led with it because okay, so now we got the messages between her and audio. Okay. Wow. Okay, the Mimi thing is not random. It's not talking about kids. It's literally talking about just babysitting or whatever. I don't know what was posted or anything else beyond that line or whatever. Envy a question for Sonny. Ken said he has your kids' birth certificates for a specific reason. Do you know what it was, or
Sonny asked for the
do
link.
you? Oh, Sonny did.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Uh, and he did, and SoFi, he did say that publicly. So yes, he did say that publicly. We're not bringing it up. And, unfortunately, Sonny did say that it was on the wall. I didn't personally see it on the wall, but that's what was said. And I did drop the link so that you two could chop it up.
Okay, I see it right there. Not like this very. How it go from like this raggedy ass video to like this very raggedy ass? Jasmine,
This
you crazy.
very raggedy. We went to very what's up, Sonny?
Hey y'all.
Hey,
Thank you
hey.
for sharing the details because you know us, we like to get down to the bottom of things. But RY, you and her could make more sense out of it than I can.
I honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know what to ask
I'm
her in
not
this
talking about the
situation. So,
crazy.
so I just want Sonny, if you don't mind, if you care to share your side of it, because yeah,
What
that
part?
was deep. That was deep. So
Just no neglect, no crazy stuff. Just like how this all came together and how Mimi came up or whatever. I know you said that,
Um.
but
So yeah. I didn't initially like it was me watching my kids, but it wasn't like I knew her. Ooh, I thought it. Excuse me. I had knew her or anything
yep.
like that. I knew her baby daddy. Her baby daddy was friends with my baby daddy, so they had lived next
Hmm.
door to each other type shit. So when I came on, the bitch was saying weird shit about me, dragging me and shit, and other people's fucking chats and shit like that. And then I didn't recognize the bitch. I didn't know who the fuck she was because I didn't initially know her name. I
Yeah,
just
no
knew her
clue.
as like my homeboy baby mama. Like I ain't never cared to get to know the bitch, nothing like that. So we eventually like butt heads on here, and then we got past it. We got cool on here, but then it was like I really don't want to get into it because I'm not even trying to get this bitch too much clout. But yeah, that's why he doing it. He think it's gonna hurt my feelings, and I wouldn't give a fuck if he is talking to the bitch. I wouldn't be surprised. She like abusive ass niggas.
Hmm.
So
So
I'm
about the
chilling.
receipts, I don't know what the what the I get it with the kids and all the other stuff, but why you and I got it. I don't know if we could put like a timeline together with it. Not quite sure.
I mean, it started. Y'all see where the first one it starts. I wasn't the one to initiate the conversation any fucking way. So I mean, and like I told RY, I mean, yeah, I vented to the nigga because I don't understand why Kenola likes to ever think I'm setting him up, or like why he constantly keep talking shit to me about making friends or talking to people in the background when he do the same shit. So I mean, I don't know. I guess it's because I'm disabled, so I'm looked at as a weak bitch in his eyes. But
Let me ask you this: what started all of this between you and Ken? Honestly, what started all of this?
just me interacting with people, me, I guess, being cool with people, me being in
That's
other
it.
people's chat, yeah.
Okay.
And it's always a problem. I get cussed out, I get called bitches, I get said I'm not loyal. It's like a controlling thing.
But let me ask you this, Sonny.
Hmm.
If that's how it started out, why continue to stay around it?
I be thinking the nigga really my friend sometimes, or like
But
the
how many
nigga
times
really
does
like,
somebody have to show you who they are?
you right. That's my fault.
Because
Mm,
everybody has to take some sort of accountability at some point.
Yeah, and
He
I
can
do take
he can
accountability.
only do a person can only do to you what you allow them to. So that's why I'm just like, you had every opportunity to walk away and not even have to deal with this. And now you done brought in a whole nother person by the name of Mimi. So I'm like,
I didn't bring her in. She put herself in. She want to be in the spotlight. She want to put herself out there. Now she getting what she want. I ain't putting nobody in nothing.
so how do you
mm.
feel like Mimi put herself out there? Because
She want to
I
be
feel
all
like
up in
nobody
people's
knew.
face. She want to be in
Nobody
everybody
knew.
chat. She want to be seen. That's her. So that's something she got to deal with. That ain't my problem. All I know is a bitch better not play with me.
Okay, so here's another question that I really want to know. Out of all the people in the world, how did Mimi end up in the same virtual space to become somebody's moderator where you frequent?
Well, you gotta ask. That's.
You gotta add. Now, I think the activity. Go ahead.
Now I'm about to say your mic got really loud for a second, but you good now.
I think yeah, because I switched over to my AirPods. Let me turn myself down. But how about the optics on the panel? Sonny, did you feel like you were getting jumped by NEK and who else do you say? NEK and or Octavius or Audio? Did you feel like you were getting jumped? Because that's why Ken said that he came up there for you, and you just said like, sometimes you feel like he's your friend, and his purpose of coming up there last night, I think, was to defend you. So maybe that makes you feel that way, that he feels like he's your friend sometimes. How'd you feel
I
about like
didn't feel.
Lemon's
I didn't feel
panel?
like I was getting jumped. I mean, I'm used to motherfuckers dragging me and talking shit to me. I'm used to Ken doing it to me every day. So no.
Mm. So how about this situation with Ken wants to say, yeah, he doesn't care, like talking to audio. Hey, how you doing? Goodbye, whatever the case may be, or whatever. But he said that his issue mainly is because of the information that was passed. Is that you guys started having your huge issue or whatever because he was passing information or you were passing information? Just trying to put a chronological order together for this mess.
Um, it's always gonna be my fault.
Oh Jesus.
So I really don't care. I just, it is what it is. You know
Mm.
what I'm
I
saying?
don't think it's fair for you to say it's always your fault because everybody has a role to play in this. Everybody.
Mm-mm.
So at this point, moving forward, like, are you still going to be in communication with Ken, Audio,
No,
Mimi, or whoever?
no, no, no. Mm-mm. I'm okay. Um, yeah.
Well, I hope SunnYi stays chill like this because she could be a good content creator, but she's always yanked into something that she has to turn up.
Somebody
Let's
has a
see here.
question. Ask her about the receipts Ken posted of her plotting on him with audio.
Wow.
I just said something.
Well,
Who asked
who
that?
is it? Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's a troll
To
that likes
catch
to
a hoe,
stalk
yeah,
me
it's a
and try
troll
to
that
shit with
doesn't
me.
like, yeah.
So I'm not explaining
Okay.
myself to a troll.
Well,
Hey, Queen
Leonardo,
Diva, how
better
you
luck next
doing?
time. Hey,
We'll put
Queen
up
Diva.
something positive. Queen Diva, how
Hey,
you doing?
hey.
Well, SunnYi, it sounds like you're like, I mean, it's okay to, sound like you sound like it's like SunnYi's washing her hands of it. Just like, I don't know when I'm cool, when I'm not cool, so hell with it. Fuck it. Like, that's what I'm hearing. And at this point, that's what I would say. You know, um, nobody could tell you who to be friends with. Nobody could tell you what to care about, what not to care about. So,
First of all, so far you don't know a motherfucking thing about me. If I was angry, I've changed so much. I would have hit that live button so much already, but I haven't. I've been chilling. So what is you talking about?
yeah, I'm
Woo.
not
Let me
quite
take that
sure.
off. But
Oh,
yeah, thank y'all for
Sonny, hold on before you go. I do have one burning question that I have been wanting to ask you since I heard it.
mhm.
What made you buy Ken some crawfish the other day?
I was just being
Some crop.
nice.
Yeah, what made you buy him some crawfish?
I
She
was just
said she
being
was being
nice.
nice.
Oh, you was being nice. Oh, okay, I can respect that. I
Yeah.
can respect that. So, are you at this point because this has already gone too far, right? So,
Yeah.
are you really going to like really step away and leave him alone? And I'm asking because I've seen instances where Ken will be on a link just talking about you, and you would just come up there and hit the link and just start fussing. So, is this something where you can like kind of turn a deaf ear to when he talks about you?
Yeah, I'm done. I've had
Okay,
enough embarrassment.
I can respect
Yeah, you
that.
could
I can
tell.
respect.
You could tell that
Yeah.
Sonny definitely reached a point where, it's a mute point with her. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, okay. And I could tell the difference. Usually when Sonny says that she's done, she's usually angry. Like, hey, I'm done. F this, whatever. But this time it seems more like disappointment rather than anger, which means you're really done. There is a breaking point. So that's how you sound, Sonny. So you know um if you need any support, or obviously this is a place to talk, or whatever the case may be. I feel like both y'all, I feel like everybody's done something to everybody, you know what I'm saying, whether it be audio, you, Octavius, Ken, whatever. um you know can y'all go attack Troy Allen back in the street sector and get him up out of there?
Right.
Oh God. Leave him over there, cause Chad, we don't want him over here.
Oh, Jesus, I don't know what he's doing over there.
Well,
But
Sonny,
yeah,
I
what it
appreciate you coming up
yeah.
here explaining. Well, not explaining, but just kind of filling in the gaps and kind of letting us know what was going on. So I appreciate that, baby.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
we're not trying to put any
You're
pressure on
welcome.
you, Sonny. We do appreciate you. We're gonna stop by next time you're live, okay?
All right, thanks.
All right, have a
All
good one,
right,
love.
Sonny. Hmm. I never heard her like that.
Next story,
Jesus.
because that was that. Yeah, that. That was crazy.
Damn.
That was crazy. Everybody, that whole situation, everybody just needs to go in their separate corners and leave each other
Yeah.
alone.
I said a
Cause
respectful comment, but you guys are getting kind of crazy. She said she sent him the birth certificate because he was supposed to help her with something, right? And he put that on the community wall. That was public information, so I'm not quite sure. My thing is I think along the way they didn't know how to deal with each other emotionally. And unfortunately, like what's the success of internet relationships?
slim.
1%, 2%. I think VS posted somebody that got married that been on YouTube, but I have not seen more pictures of just that because it's crazy. But yeah, uh,
Mm, mm,
wow.
mm. Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm
Terrible.
kind of I'm trying to take it back because I haven't heard SunnYi kind of like in that disappointment stage, because, and I just wish that, I hope that the only other people that are involved are men. Literally, like we're talking about NEK, we're talking about Octavius, we're talking about Audio, we're talking about Ken. So
Hmm.
hopefully the men can get together and understand that she's at a breaking point. We can hear her
Or
voice.
hopefully that's the case. Hopefully. But what I don't want to happen is those same men can hear that she's possibly at her breaking point and continue to poke. So because then at that point it will fall
Mm.
on her on how she reacts.
Do you think that they're going to try to get a reaction on her? Here's
Mhm.
my
I
problem
do.
with the situation. After hearing her, is it sound like she was kind of like put in everybody's situation as the go between. Audio's mad at Ken, send SunnYi something. Ken's mad at Audio, send SunnYi something. Somebody's mad at Lemon, make sure SunnYi is carbon copied on it. So my closeout to the story on that, and to never be discussed again,
Yeah, cause
is
mm,
they both did they both did the most to each other or whatever. But
yeah,
as I said, like every other person involved in it is a man. So Ken did come up on the 1 o'clock show and did say, like, I'm done. And he was definitely respectful.
yeah.
He was respectful enough. He didn't cuss her out. He didn't do nothing like that. He just said she's done. Now I think of the other, he was like, well, don't go up there and drag me on lemons, this and that, whatever. I don't know why Terry B came up, but now the crazy thing is, the only real new information about that I give a damn about is I didn't know that Mimi and them all kind of knew
That's
each
the
other.
part
I thought that was
that gagged
random.
me.
hmm What's up, Gip? How you doing, man? Yeah, yeah, that's the part that blew me a little bit. Because if that is the situation, okay, I get it. Okay, cool. Damn, Mimi. But I know Mimi for not bothering anybody and stuff, so I can't put anything on Mimi or anything. It just was new information that came out that kind of made me turn my own damn head. So
Yeah, because I wasn't expecting that one. Because we was trying to figure out why Mimi out of everybody, why
I
her?
know, I know,
And so
and
then tonight, that's what kind of gagged me a little bit. Like, wait, what?
yeah, and I'm okay. Listen, Mimi, this is YouTube, and welcome to YouTube. I'm gonna find a respectful way to ask you. I know that you're gonna be like, no comment or f off or whatever the case may be or whatever, but on this show, we literally, like, sometimes it's smut, sometimes it's whatever. But one thing we do stand for is that we definitely try to get names cleared and down to the bottom of information, because guess what, if we don't, or if somebody doesn't, then it's going to grow legs into being some crazy stuff. Pretty soon you'll be implicated in sending this and doing that. So
And
it's
to be
it's
very honest with you, even if Mimi said, "Hey, I want to tell my side, I don't want to hear nothing else about this," because this has gotten a little too deep. When people real life and stuff start getting involved, no. Mm-mm.
I didn't know it was that deep before we even dove into it, to be
That's what
honest with you.
exactly. That's why when Mimi came and Mimi's role was, I said, "Oh, okay, yeah, I'm checking out." Cause personal life, yeah, I'll do that.
Ugh.
If it was YouTube,
Yeah.
okay, cool, we could discuss that. But I'm good. I'm good. I hope everything work
Yeah.
out for her. I really do.
What's up, Leslie? How you doing? Good to see you again. Thank you for coming back for the second time today. Yeah, I did replay some of the live earlier, whatnot, and actually we did get down to the bottom of a couple things. as I said, just like RY likes to check out about certain stories and things like that. That's where we are. Now, do you think that anything is warranted for Lemon's response? And what I mean by that is I'm not talking about the different the nonsense like Lemon, me, you, Lemon, nobody else. I'm making it none of my business, just like you. I checked out when you checked out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But the chronological order of things, just getting that out the way because of one and done. I wanted that to lead up to Mimi so that we
See,
can,
see now, see now the Ken and Lemon responded to Ken. See now that I'm very much interested in because that's between two people on YouTube. Fine, I'll
right,
listen to that. Anything outside of that, that is beyond my scope of support.
right, right.
Mm,
Well, I believe what Lemon will say is that he didn't ask for Ken to send him anything, which
right,
is very consistent. He says that pretty much, like he pretty
and
much
we
said,
wouldn't have
"Ken, don't
known,
send me shit."
and
Go
we
ahead.
wouldn't have known what Ken sent if Sonny didn't click the link and explain it.
Right, because I wouldn't have understood it. It
Because
didn't
that
make
was the same night she was just like, "Oh, can I, Lemon? I'm so sorry. He wasn't supposed to send that to you." And I kept listening,
right.
and then come to find out it was some inappropriate photographs. I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "Now
Yeah.
that would explain why Ken just said, unsend, not Ken, but Lemon just blurted out and said, unsend that." I would have done the same thing.
Oh hell yeah. And the thing is Lemon actually played it smart because he asked the person to unsend it rather than
Yup.
him looking funny. You know what I mean? If he kind of, deletes it, it might look funny because then it's still going to be on the other person's end.
Mm-hmm.
So, that was a good move. Good lord.
Mm.
Okay.
Oof, yeah. Okay. See, yeah, I don't like heavy stuff like that. So let's go ahead and move this right
Right.
along.
Right. I want to know what this 15th after the hour he's talking about. Oh, okay. He's probably talking about 7:15. I wanted to ask Sir King directly.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know the actual answer to the 1999. I don't well, I mean, I get it that the 1999 brought him down, and Sir King basically gave enough time for that to go away, work itself out. He's even hit Lemon's panel, and he's
Mm-hmm.
let Lemon come over there, right? But I said it was an example that he was using him as the example because what would you have done, RY, if people are like, "Oh, you've never accepted bags before. Now all of a sudden, now you're playing this money game, dropping people, and favoritism and all that, or whatever." How would you have responded to the people? Because his response was an example.
My response to the people would have been my cash app. If you don't like it, shut up. Period. Period. Like you like that's dumb. Send them over and share it, child. Thank you, Pizza.
Thank you, Pizza. I really appreciate you as always.
Um,
Thank you so much.
yeah, if the people don't
You
like the
said,
fact that Lemon is playing the whole
"What the
drop game,
hell?"
also Ghetto pulling up her Lord have mercy.
Oh
Ghetto just
my
sat up here and
god.
told me if he did Ghetto just sit up here and tell us that he's done with that pull up stuff.
Yes. Yes, because he said
Ghetto,
he was going to move in with Mrs. Ghetto for 60 for 6
6 months.
months.
So I
And I
guess
asked
Ghetto
why they're
said he
doing
doing
it.
that with a bang.
What the hell? Well, Ghetto, you're not going to make it past 2 days. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to make it past 2 days. He said he's doing like a 6 month. I said, "Oh, you're going to do a trial to be able to get engaged?" Where in the hell? Yes, he headed that way for his daughter, but he wants Rex to meet him. Oh
Oh
my
Lord
god.
Jesus Christ. Ghetto.
Ghetto. Where's Ghetto? Ghetto's probably somewhere on some panel doing some dumb shit. Let, let me see. Let me see. Um, where's Ghetto?
Please find him, cause that's crazy. Nope, Stacy, it's at the end of my life. Oh my God.
What's at the end of the live?
I guess the conversation between Rex and Ghetto.
At the end of whose live?
Pizza.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yep.
So the conversation basically,
Because Stacy said, "Pizza boo, you're kidding." Pizza said, "Nope."
right.
Stacy, it's at the end
Nope.
of my life.
Oh,
Dang.
okay. No, he's
Oh,
driving.
he's
Okay.
driving. Oh, Father God.
Oh, Lord Jesus. I wish I had a way to reach out to Ghetto. Ghetto!
Okay,
You're
and in
watching
my Tracy
YouTube
voice,
somewhere.
ghetto, ghetto. Shout out
Somebody's
to
out,
Tracy.
yeah, I know. So, hey, Ghetto, you're out there somewhere, damn it. You know what I'm saying? No, he's driving up. I accidentally highlighted that again, but okay, cool. Wow.
Well, ghetto,
Well,
get to where
see
you're
that,
going safe, okay?
but Ghetto always says that he's 30 minutes from somebody. Rex is in New Jersey.
Breaks can be in New
And
Jersey. Ghetto can be in Iraq, and he'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm 30 minutes away." How?
right. And I'll be honest with you, Rex, oh God. Rex would probably eat Ghetto for lunch. You know
You
what I'm
think
saying?
so? I,
Uh
I don't know the way Ghetto was at there swinging at the air.
oh,
Ghetto might
man,
have hands.
that air didn't have a chance. Neither did his chest, and neither did Mayor's beard. I mean, he
Oh,
said, or him scraping up against his nose or some
right.
shit,
Stacey,
pulling
I
out a water
agree.
bottle instead of a blicky from the trunk. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
agree with you, Stacey. If Ghetto goes, I'm gonna be so pissed with him.
right,
So
right.
pissed.
Come on, Ghetto. Jesus Christ, where are you?
Jesus
Because
Christ.
the
You be
thing is,
safe on 95 or whichever way you taking.
right. Well, what also blows me away about that situation is because if Ghetto was doing something like that, he would be on a panel. Ghetto
I
likes
believe
Ghetto
so
likes
too.
that attention. Yeah,
But
I don't think.
then again, he may pull up on the panel when he's closer to Philly. Because if
Jesus
he's driving
Christ.
right now, I don't think he would be spending all that time on a panel until he's close by. I mean, look at the mayor and Ghetto pull up.
Yeah, that was kind of bad. We saw them as soon as they pulled up at the pilot.
Exactly.
Yeah. And we don't have a whole lot exciting we don't have a whole lot of exciting things today because my thing was I was really but let me finish the Sir King thing real quick before I got thinking about Ghetto's dumbass. Ghetto ain't go play around with Levi like that.
Ah,
That's what I thought. Noble's Rooster. That's exactly what I said. I think Rex has the teeth. Ghetto can take his out, but Rex has those damn razors. You know what I'm saying? Have you seen Ghetto's teeth versus Rex's teeth? Those are weapons. Okay. Molly says, I don't want anything bad to happen to Ghetto, but it feels like something bad will have to happen for him to stop. Something worse than what's already happened. Honestly, Molly, I'm gonna go into old school. You know what I mean? He just needs to get beat up real good. You know what I mean? That's it. Bumps, bruises, take his ass home, eat humble pie, and continue. Can't
well,
be
I'm gonna
out
be
there as
honest.
an yeah.
I blame you. I blame you for all this.
What?
Yep, you. See, because had you pulled up to what was it, Detroit or wherever it was he told you to pull up to, he wouldn't have all this
Chicago.
energy. Chicago, he wouldn't have all this other energy for everybody else. So I blame you.
Damn. So basically you're requiring that I pull up on Ghetto next time he has an issue.
Absolutely not. I will. Ooh, I
Oh
will
my
cuss you
God.
out, but not with Christian cuss words. Okay.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Oh yeah, I said in the title, you Christian cussed me out yesterday. That's right.
Oh,
Damn.
jeez.
So,
Y'all stop pulling up on people, please, for
shout
the love
out
of
to
God.
Ghetto, but I do not think he's close to Philly. Okay. Now, can he do like a 2-for-1? After he jacks Rex up, he can go through and see ZX.
Oh, I knew you was gonna say that. Mm-mm.
At
I
least make
mean,
it worth it, Ghetto. You know what I'm
I was
saying?
just
If
gonna
you
say,
want
make
us
it
to
worth
give
your while, but
if you want
stay
us
away
to give
from
you
Lolo.
props,
Stay away from them
yeah,
all.
you want us to give you props or whatever. Yeah. So anyway, the Sir King thing I wanted to finish up. I know that he has. I think we got like 15 more minutes for him to be able to pull up, but I know he's listening. So to not have to repeat the story to him when he comes up. So if y'all are you still going live, RY? Not today.
I went live yesterday, baby, and I'm going back live till what, Sunday?
Yeah.
Sir
Leslie,
King
she
wants his
goes
money
live on
first in the title. Oh God.
Sir King Months is funny. That was the first. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, Yvonne. Absolutely, because he said that was the first thing on his title.
The
I
very first
listened to it. You know, I listened to the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And all he said was the 1999. And okay, so let me get into it a little bit more. Okay, cool. So we've literally been sitting here talking about bag drops and who should be brought up, who should have been refunded, who how much the cash app is, how much you should get paid to do this and that. Well, I want Sir King to tell us whether he understood it to be an example. Because when Lemon was attacked, like you never accepted a bag before in your life, right? What do you do at that point? Does Sir King think that, hey, I've taken bags before because obviously I dropped Sir King for 1999? But I believe that Sir King wanted that to the way that he said on his live kind of is that he wanted that to kind of, take a back seat, go away, not be brought out to the forefront. Because
Mhm.
then he said, I took that from my mentor and somebody that put me on in this YouTube game and put me on to the beef sector or whatnot. So Sir King was like, how could I be your mentor and only be worth $19?
I
But
mean,
but
this is
Lemon was trying to make a
mhm.
point saying like I don't have any favorite. I know what he was trying to say. Like
Thank
I
you,
don't have any
Yvonne.
favorites. I don't have any favorites. I don't do any favoritism or anything like that. He's like, if you guys tell me I don't drop anybody down, I actually dropped somebody down that I was next to for 4 years. So I know he was trying
Okay.
to, you see what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
was
because
trying to
I missed
present.
Sir King's live. Like I completely missed it. So hearing you explain it that way, I'm not quite sure what Sir King's problem is. Now let's back this up a little bit. Did you say that Sir King didn't want this whole 1999 drop down to be brought up again?
Correct.
Now, I don't think that's
So
fair to say. I don't think that's fair to say because how many times do we sit here and we hear people rehash and bring stuff up that happened years ago to somebody? Like, come
right,
on.
like we got Gates. That's where Gate came from.
You see what I'm saying?
Like we talk about Las Vegas Gate. I'm talking about the original one.
You
Not
see what I'm
even
saying?
talking
The
about
original.
1.0.
See, and even stuff from the original Vegas trip when it was SLVS, that was still coming up years later. So that's not fair. That's not fair to say. Sorry, it's not.
Whew. Sir Kane feels some type of way. I mean, just to break down his life, I pretty much told you everything. It was only 25 minutes. And he's like, if I have to come back on later, I'll come back on later. I would assume that would be if there was a lemon response to the situation. Because in my personal opinion, I think that Lemon would say just like I did. I was giving a damn example. What the hell? like,
Right.
like,
If he was just giving an example, to me, I feel like that was a good example because that's letting people know if I can drop down my mentor for a bag, what makes you exempt?
right,
Like,
right.
what? No.
I saw it as a total example. I really did. That's why I put it in the title. Like, I
However,
can't.
however,
Okay, we got
unfortunately,
we got we got 10 minutes before this guy says
unfortunately,
he can
there's this
pull up. I
stupid
want to
ass
ask.
rule. There's this stupid rule. You can't tell
Mm-hmm.
somebody how to feel that is true. So we can't tell Sir King that he's wrong
True.
for feeling like that. However, you gotta be realistic and practical. People use examples all the time. And I really just feel like Lemon used that example as a way to say, if I can drop him,
Yeah.
You're nothing to me to drive. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Like, how you going to get on me about a random person that y'all have never cared about before? Why you dropping Sonny? Why you dropping so and so? Why you like, if you guys haven't cared, now you want to get on my ass because there was a lot going on. And that was after the $75 refund. And I think, let me ask you this, RY, do you think that it has anything to do with the amount? And what I mean by that is like, okay, so if Sir King feels like his value is 19.99 and he's listening to people getting bought back up and down for $75, you think that that plays a role?
no, not at all. See, because 1999 back then, I don't even think these type of rules were really, and I hate saying set in place in air quotations. So so I just think you can't hold one price from back in the day to today's prices. I mean, are you gonna walk into a gas station and be
Well,
like, "Hey,
no,
yo,
I mean,
remember when gas prices was less than $1?" I mean, but now like that's stupid.
yeah, but you're acting like it was years ago. He dropped Sir King months ago. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think this was months
Um,
ago. This was not no months ago. This had to have been within the
but
last what year and a half, maybe. It wasn't
I
months.
wouldn't. I don't know about year and a half, but
Lemon does not deserve the
uh,
grace you to give him. I'm not going to even call it butt kissing.
what grace? Hold on. Lemon does not
Mm.
deserve the grace you two give him. I'm not even gonna call it Buckets. What grace? What's the awkward thing is that it's never reciprocated on Lemon's end. Y'all will get dragged quickly
Hold
over
on.
there.
Let me respond to this. See, Molly, I really don't know what type of human you are. I really don't. And I say that with all due respect. See, because if you live your life doing for other people what you expect for them to do unto you, you're crazy. Everybody is not going to reciprocate everything. However, at the end of the day, what happens and what matters the most is that when your number is called by the man upstairs, you have to atone and answer to how you treated people, what you did to people. I don't give a good goddamn. I don't. So, and let's be very honest. Lemon has extended you just as much grace as you have disrespected him.
Molly gets blocked, unblocked, gets $100 bag put on his head, and all this and all that, and we're sitting here talking about things being reciprocated. You're helping
Molly
with
said,
the super
Lemon
chat goal. I think
said,
we
okay,
need
I'll
what,
say it
three
more
more.
disrespectfully. Y'all suck lemon toes. But Molly, don't you? Mm, okay.
I
Whoo!
don't know what type of human you are either. What the hell?
Because I told Molly I don't know what type of human you are. Because Molly expect the only way Molly will give grace to somebody is if it's given back to them. Are you okay? And what do you talk about sucking toes? Are you? But what do you suck on though? Let's ask that question.
Hey, no, let's not ask that
No,
question.
no, no. Because if Molly can say that shit, why can't I ask Molly the same damn question?
Because I don't want
Because
to hear
nothing.
oh, okay. You want Molly to type in my chat that he sucks D? Come on.
Yeah.
Uh,
Molly, how,
uh,
how how you handle people? Everybody ain't gonna handle people the way you do. That's just period.
you
So moving
said
right along. Hey Terry.
Lim isn't monetized now to so Sir King was bought down with a super chat, but now it was or has to be by a cash app. Okay.
Hold on.
So
Lemon isn't monetized now, so Sir King was bought down. Okay, so Terry, how long ago did this 1999 thing happen?
yeah, because Arwa and I are on a different page of when this occurred. And the cool thing is, Terry, Sir King must have saw my title or whatever, but Sir King be in the damn bushes, Sir King. Shout out to Sir King. But yeah,
Mhm.
we just want to get that straightened out because it's something to know. But yeah, when did that start?
A few
Oh
years
my
ago, I
God,
think. Thank you, Terry. Thank you.
Terry,
Oh, he wanted me to be wrong this time, Terry. That's why he said that.
Terry, absolutely not. A few years ago.
Yes.
Like a
It
few
wasn't
years, like 3 years is a few.
it
3 years
wasn't months.
ago.
It wasn't months ago.
Okay, well,
Or at least a year and a
I'm
half
gonna
ago.
ask Sir K. He keeps good books. Okay, we'll go with
Thank you.
him. Oh God, see,
Yeah,
uh,
that's because I suck on the heterosexual ones. That's why. Stop playing with me, Molly. Let this
oh
be the last
God,
one.
Molly. Y'all
Molly
don't
from
know the
Lolo.
whole story, respectfully, but I don't want to upset you.
Okay.
Yvonne, okay, Yvonne. The only story I know is what everybody else knows. That's why
Arts and
you put
crafts
our
said
socials
it happened last year. So it wasn't months
right. It's
ago.
not a few years ago. Was it? Okay, it might not be months, but it wasn't 3 years ago.
But it was when he was
Um,
monetized, which was more than a few months ago.
Lemons only right, but I get it. Okay, it was a few months,
Molly
but not
hates him,
three
but he's
years.
always in his chat.
3 years
I don't
ago, he
understand
wasn't
Molly
even
at
in.
all.
He didn't even have Vegas Gate 3 years ago.
Okay, I thought it happened on his first channel. Thank you.
Okay,
But that
so
if it happened on his first channel and it was a year and a half ago, dang, you lose channels real quick.
well,
Mm,
obviously, like
damn.
4 channels went down just like that. So
Whew.
anyway, it
Thank you,
wasn't a
Terry. I
few years
appreciate it.
ago. But sometimes I think Molly really hates Lemon, but he always in his chat. Molly doesn't like any of us. You know
I
what
don't
I'm
think Molly.
saying?
Never mind.
No, Molly doesn't. Molly doesn't like any of us.
Good night,
Man,
Yvonne.
I got you, Yvonne.
Get some
At least a
sleep.
year and a half ago. Okay, so I can go with that, Terry. Not 3, but yeah, a year and a half ago. I'll go with that.
A year and a half
Uh,
ago was
you know,
longer than a couple months.
I keep telling you, I get it.
Okay.
What do you want me to do? Like, turn on my camera and do a cartwheel and shit? I mean, I
Nope.
said I know, I get it.
I am 2 and
I
0
feel
right
like it
now.
was yeah,
You feel like it was what?
25,
2-5, 2-5.
whatever. Well, what I'm saying is like we don't know how long it was ago. Okay.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
soul sister.
We do have Sir King in the building
All
that
right.
could probably help us with all that.
Yes.
What's up, Sir King?
Good evening,
Hello,
soul
how do we do?
sister. Hey,
What's
Sir
Hello,
King.
going
How
on,
are you?
man? Now
hello,
he
hello.
sounds like he was balling today and broke some ankles. You know what I mean?
No, I'm just perplexed at the commentary that I've been hearing. You know.
Okay.
All right, go
So
ahead,
so so
RY.
Envy, let me just ask this question. So
Oh, okay, me. Go
how much would it cost to drop RY?
Oh, no, you didn't.
ahead. Damn.
Sir King, don't you try me.
I know why he's asking that
I
though.
know.
I know
I
why he's
know.
asking that. That's not possible.
Hey, Noble.
Exactly, right? And that is what should have been the response. Because she has immunity, right?
She is help. I mean, she is here. Help me build. We've been
Mm,
cohorts. Absolutely. Like
mm,
that's not even a question. I wouldn't put that'd
mm,
be me putting a dollar figure on how much I value
mm,
her. Me personally. I
mm.
have to be honest. It is what it is.
Aw.
Oh, right, exactly. So that same answer you just gave is the one Lemon should have had.
Now,
Hmm.
I'm not disagreeing with you, Sir King. I'm not. I'm not disagreeing with you at all. I'm not.
Okay.
Do I think you should have been bought down? No. However, this is where I'm torn, right? Because you asked how much would it be to drop me, right? I feel like
Mhm.
where I'm torn at is the fact that you weren't like a co-host every night over there with him. So I feel like maybe that's his workaround for it, I guess. I don't know. But I see your side definitely
Mm,
because you are the mentor.
And
Period.
he probably felt,
what?
and at that time, he probably felt like, am I favoring him? I get it. I get it. It
But
should be natural if they can go ahead.
well, let me say, this is no disrespect, but I think this is the best analogy.
Okay.
Does your mama and does your daddy have to be around all the time for you to respect them? I mean, for you to have respect, do they have to go everywhere where you go for you to have a certain level of respect? No.
Absolutely
So
not. And with that analogy,
right,
I see where you're going. So okay.
right.
All right.
Because either not, I mean, I hate to say this, I am Lemon's daddy, right? So, cause y'all, he said he came from me. Y'all wouldn't know of if you wouldn't know of Joe Jackson. I mean, of Michael Jackson if it wasn't for Joe Jackson, right? So the same thing. You wouldn't know a limit if it didn't come from Sir Kane, good or bad, and that's the truth.
You are right.
Let,
In that instance, you're right.
let me ask you this. So it's been a while. You know, we were debating. You you heard us up here debating.
Hmm.
Why? Let's say this was a year, a little over a year ago, right? Why did it come up now? Because the reason why I say that is because you've been to each other's platforms. He did a show
Okay,
with you and whatnot. Go ahead.
right. So
And I'm
he
being
he
objective, Sir King, just so you know that. Like we're
that
speaking, we're
that
talking openly.
and I don't know if you saw his live last night, but he started off with Lady Snoop. That's fine. Drop Lady Snoop. She got her ass whooped, so anybody could drop her. But then he
Yeah.
brought up me, and I'm like, what? Wait, you could have kept me out of this. First of all, you got to look at it from. I'm looking at it from. Okay, you taking a dig at me? Also, I'm looking at it from like the kind of like rapport we had. Like it was just like, whoa, bro, are you validating that you could disrespect those who put you on? Well, what are we doing here again? Because he could have easily left me out and nobody would have, he's dropped many of people. So why sit up here to use me as the barometer of what you can get away with when you know that was the epitome of disrespect?
I
Okay.
think what he was doing is okay. Go
Uh-huh.
ahead, Arn
No,
White.
you
I
because
think
you're
he
probably gonna say what I'm thinking.
be, no the example part.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So basically, here's the optics of the situation, whether it be right, wrong, or indifferent. This is what I think. A lot of people, there was like a whole lot of chaos. Hey, this person got back, he had to refund somebody $75, and then this person over here, and he didn't know what to charge there. He's just gotten into the bag drop game, to be real with you. But people were basically on his ass saying, hey, you've never done this before. So would I say he was lied on in that instance? Yes, he was lied on that instance. Did he use the wrong example? Yes, he used the wrong example. But could you see at all whatsoever how it could have been a little bit innocent saying, hey, I have done it before, because he basically utilized you as a talking point to prove that
Mm.
people. And then he said, I think the reason why he said my mentor and somebody who brought me up in the game and things like that. I think that he utilized that to say, like, if you guys think that I favor somebody, clearly I don't, because I dropped Sir King. I
That's
think he was.
exactly what I was thinking. Like, I think he used Sir King as a way to say, "Hey, I dropped him, so that should let y'all know I have no respect of person. I don't care who you are." So I don't think it was a dig. I think it was just
Mm-mm.
an example.
I have to oppose because I
Okay.
think y'all take it. I think y'all taking this stance because it ain't y'all. It
No,
is
no, no,
not
no, no.
y'all. So
No, I
yes, yes,
get
yes,
your
yes,
point.
yes. You can sit up here and say this because it's not you. But
No,
if
I get
Envy
your
did
point
that,
though.
but but if Envy was to do this to you, you probably would have even a worse reaction. And I know worse is not a word, but I mean,
I knew you were thinking that. I hate it when people say worser.
Yes,
so
but honestly, me personally, this is just me. I honestly wouldn't feel no type of way if somebody paid Envy to drop me. And I would probably skip out of here with glee, to be very honest with you. Because at the end of the day, money is money. I don't care where it's coming from as long as you ain't stealing it. Period. But I get both sides of the fence. I understand your point, Sir King. Like, I'm the one that, like you say, you his daddy, right? Without you, we wouldn't have known who a lemon was. However, on the flip side, he was put on the spot. And he was just like, what are you talking about? I dropped Sir King. So what makes you think I won't drop y'all?
but that's what I'm saying. That element of disrespect, and you just this is very disrespectful. You keep certain people out of certain things. You don't. He's very strategic in how not to mention certain things when he don't want to. So I feel if you know that someone's put you on for as long as we are, let me just say that Envy and RY, how long y'all known each other?
It's been a while.
No, put a number on it.
Couple years.
Okay, a couple meaning 2. So Lemon said about me almost times 2 of that, which would be 4.5. You know what I'm saying? So for someone to do that and keep bringing it up, knowing that's a sore spot, I feel like, yo, bro, don't use me. Excuse me, cover your ears, Iron Wire, okay? But don't use me as no motherfucking example. Let's try 100. A lot of y'all up here looking at this because y'all commenters, chatters, whatever, viewers. But that was a players, because y'all take words out of context. That was a teammate, I would say.
Okay.
So it hit different. Lady Stoop is just a little solo, I don't know, string bug or whatever.
Oh my God.
That hit different. That hit different. And he keep doing that shit. He knows he knows wordplay.
Well, let me ask you this, Sir. Let me ask you this. Let's say hypothetically, he left you out of it, right? But then somebody then turned around and say, "But wait a minute, didn't you drop Sir King?" So
that would have been fine. That would have been fine. That would have been fine because we know the steps that were put in motion for that reply, right?
Okay.
He wasn't the sole initiator, but yes, he was the sole initiator in that because nobody mentioned Sir King Pride. I was like, why the fuck you mentioning my name? And on that disrespectful tip, he didn't preface that statement like, yeah, I fucked up, yeah, I messed up. You go and say, oh, that was my mentor. That was the man that put me on, and I still did that. That's like Lil Wayne saying, yeah, baby put me on, baby put billions in my hand, and I still disrespect that motherfucker. And what?
Now let me ask you this. Let's go YouTube, okay? You talk a lot about him, right? Okay, everybody has the right to talk. We're talking about him right now. Everybody has the right to talk about whoever they want to talk about. But you get on his ass quite a bit. Do you think that gives any relevance to being able to kind of be upset enough with you to put you out there like that? Because very frequently you have shows on him, which I listen to him and I don't disagree with a lot of it. But you've been coming after him. So do you think that could be flipped? Like you're bringing him up, like you don't want him to bring you up?
Wait a minute. Is Lemon a National Enquirer? I mean, is he paying for my silence? So
No.
See, this is the thing. I put bands in his hand, and he know that. He know that. I don't know Lemon personally, so the way we around here on the YouTube street, and this is not about money. It's more about respect. You know what I'm saying? When somebody put bands in your hands, you say thank you in a certain way. So
that's true.
You get what I'm saying? And so to see the way he moved. It ain't been no gesture of appreciation. To me, is the epitome of disrespect. I put you using my blueprint. My blueprint is what he's using. So to see things progressing in the way that they are, and then you get mad because I'm not supposed to eat because now you say you run the streets, so I can't do no commentary. And I did. I tried to acquiesce to his request. I really did. I really, really did. But then I said, no, you're not being respectful of what you asked me not to do. So I got to keep my audience too. So that's pretty much to answer your question.
What's up, Ken?
What's good, y'all? Now, surprisingly, I have to agree with Thick Bro. I got to agree with him. And I'm about to tell you why.
Okay, lady hands. Okay, lady hands.
Oh my God, y'all, fellas.
Oh Lord.
Tell you why. What's up, y'all? So that was funny. But listen, now I agree with that because that was a dig. It was a dig. Because first of all, it's disrespectful to drop somebody that you really, really was close with and taught you the game for $20. That was very disrespectful. And that's not no bag. That's not a bag.
So hold on.
$20.
So, Sir King, if somebody dropped you for $500, would you still be having this conversation?
When it happened, I said, Lemon, you weren't even business savvy about it. I said, Lemon, you could have got 500 off of me just at that moment in time because they wanted to see that happen, and we would have split the proceeds.
Now
Right.
I'm getting ready to
That's
step
what I
outside
would
of
have
my
sent.
original
I
thought.
would
I'm
have
getting ready
sent
to step outside
RY
of
a
my original
message
thought
instead
now.
of 500.
I'm getting ready to
Exactly.
hold on.
Communicate.
I'm getting ready to step
Y'all,
outside my original thought. Now,
yeah.
on the other hand, if we could just be honest, if he was dropped for what, a 19.99 cash app, Sir King, technically you was dropped for $10.
Correct.
Which makes it even worse, right?
Yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
does
Yeah.
make it a lot worse.
Well,
Damn.
So like I
RY,
said, it was a
here's what I
dig.
also think, and Ken and RY and everybody,
Hmm.
I think also the optics were bad. I don't care if you get dropped for $1 million, just the mere fact that boom, hell with you on the platform. I think, Sir King, are you also looking at the optics of it or just the principle?
The principal, I'm like, what? I couldn't believe it. I was really mystified at that when that happened. Because let me tell you why. If someone tried to do that on my platform, I'm like, oh hell no. No, Lemon has immunity. That's not gonna happen.
Hmm.
Yes, he would.
No,
I agree with that too. That's his co-host. So just like she is your co-host. I mean, a lot of people around, like for instance, and I send you the receipt when Sonny was arguing with um Kiki. Somebody sent me $50 to drop Sonny. I sent it
Mm.
back because that was good. That was a good argument. Well, y'all ain't about to stop this shit because I need this, and it ended up being even more good, and got better and got better. So no, ain't no dropping nobody. Especially somebody I'm cool with. Like sometimes you gotta pass up a little $50 or whatever, just for some content. They just be dropping people when the content start getting good. That's annoying. Just dropping people. But it's strange the bag dropping came when my niece came. When audio came, that's when they started doing this little stupid ass bag shit. When he getting his ass whooped. So now everybody's so called dropping bags now. Like y'all ain't been doing that for a while until this nigga. That's that protection shit. He weak, so he got to protect him as usual. But he didn't protect Sir King. He dropped him. Like
Now
we
let me
gotta
ask
stop
you
making
this.
excuses for this nigga. Like that's annoying.
Let me ask
And
you
I
this, Sir
think
King.
Sir
Do
King
you
is
feel
looking
like,
at it as a reopening a wound. Is I think what Sir King like.
yeah, I can see
Let's
that
let
too.
this simmer. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's like the band-aid's been taken back off. Like, hey, let me remind you of what happened. I think that's where Sir King is at.
exactly.
Well, let me ask you this, Sir King, right? Do you think that for any reason, not only him dropping you for the 19.99 and then him bringing it up again, do you think that that was also a dig at you? Because I remember him saying a couple of times, well, he doesn't really even come over here and support me. So do you think that that was another form of
But
get back?
listen,
Yes.
Lemon is the complete antithesis of what he was at Avatar Nation. How can I support something that's different? How can I do that? That's like, I mean, listen, he keep doing that. Oh, I dropped. That's like me reminding him of how he swiped at his mama, right?
Oh,
It
Jesus
gonna
Christ.
open up some. Oh, hey. You want something that trigger me? I'm sure that triggers him too, right? So how about
Mhm.
me keep reminding everybody of that? Right? You wouldn't like. He wouldn't like that.
Okay.
Hmm.
Wait, what is this?
So
At least Sir King wasn't a $2 hoe. Wait, wait,
Oh
what is
God.
that? What that
He's
mean?
been dropping for 6 years.
Listen, we don't understand the entire story. What are you, tried to share with you? You did not understand the entire story. I mean, the only story I need to know is what I saw, right? I'm asking Sir King. So I'll ask you again. I will ask you again. We can all do commentary like the way that we want to. Do you think that, um, You're reporting on it. Like, I'll ask again. Like, when you report on him in a negative fashion, do you think that lessens this whole bond, where maybe he could go in that direction? Like, is he showing you that it's hurting
Okay,
him, that you're talking about him,
let,
basically?
let me say this. Lemon need to pull up his thongs and wear them strong. Okay? Because when you enter into this game, anybody can talk about you. Anybody can talk about you. Anybody. He went and joined all my enemies, all those that tried to tear down, people who were changing their work schedule. He went over there and joined. So how you think that made me feel for you to be kumbaya with them motherfuckers who tried to tear down something that was revolutionary over here? We helped make people get through the motherfucking pandemic, and you set out to go get with them? They wanted to beat us, but you couldn't see that though.
Can I
Now
ask
to
a
go
messy
answer your
question?
question. Go ahead.
Who was them that you're referring to?
Mama not mama
Not
not mad.
RNY.
Mama just
That
said,
was messy, Ken.
okay.
I'm sorry. You ain't gotta answer that. Because when Ken said that RNY, that lets me know I went too far. So you ain't gotta answer
Hey,
that.
it was good. I will answer. Shit, it's juicy. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Anytime
who
Ken
is
checks
they?
me, that's how you know I
Here's
went too far.
This looks like a pretty controversial question. Let's see.
Okay.
SK is saying he wouldn't have allowed Lemon to be dropped for this amount, for that amount. Does he mean when Lemon was co-host, or the same week when SK was dropped off Lemons? I don't think SK was doing bag drops when they were co-hosting.
Yeah, but still, if somebody put a bag on them and hey, I still would be like, no, that's not gonna happen. And if it did, then would have taken the money and split it with them. So that's what I'm saying. And then part of to answer your question, listen, you could be commentary, and a lot of people don't think I get them in that light. But when you start doing that crazy ass shit, like pull up and cursing the women and inviting women to your lady part, I mean your men parts and all that stuff,
Okay.
then I'm gonna step up and say something like you taking it a little bit too far. But I do be giving him that light, like he just don't recognize
He gonna drag you. You get in the title tonight, buddy.
You already know. It's about to drag. You better drag Sir King with that whole lady part comment. That
You said he's getting in the title. So
You know
King,
how I go
damn.
around saying I'm about to put you in the title? Yeah, he about to get the title tonight.
oh
Yeah.
God. Oh
No,
wow. So hold on.
I'm
So if you say that he is the complete antithesis, right?
it.
Did you not see that at all when he was over there with you? Like you had no indication or no idea?
Not at all. He pop off. I'll tell you, he pop up, but he was nothing like what y'all see now. Listen, there's a lot of stuff that y'all not privy to. That when he disappeared, we all believe something happened to him when he disappeared. I always thought he was dealing with good and evil, and I feel like ultimately evil won. But it's just a lot that happened, and when he came back, he wasn't the same. It was just something happened. I don't know. I don't know Lemon like that. When we have Avatar Nation, we are straight Avatar Nation. We don't delve into your life unless you give us facts and stuff that you want us to know. So I kept it straight like it was, professional, and that's why I think the show lasted like it was. So lasted like it did. So yeah.
Okay, so a direct question about your title. How would the process go about you getting your money back? What did you mean specifically?
No, it's a lot of stuff like we discussed. Like Envy, like one of the ways you show people respect that put you on and led you to the bag is you at least because I
Yeah,
gotta
to
be
break
careful.
you
I'm not gonna
off
be like,
some.
oh, you asking? Yeah, oh, he asking him for money. No. Lemon made bands and bands on top of bands by direct association with me. I didn't have this man on a strict schedule like RY, be here at 5 o'clock or else. No, I didn't have nothing like that. Nothing like that with Lemon. Nothing like that. Lemon could come and go as he please. So you know what I mean? Like, damn, Negro, you over here giving this lady gold tooth who gonna sit there and take your money.
Oh,
There's
oh
someone who
God.
call herself classy and sassy,
Yeah,
but
I'm
she
gonna holler at
opposite of
y'all.
that, begging you for a
Ken
tip.
left.
Kim
Ken said, "No, I'm good."
said, the hell no.
You get what I'm saying?
Oh God.
It's crazy. I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm just sitting back, I'm like, damn, because I equated to going to like a university. He was pretty much getting firsthand knowledge, right? And then using that
True.
blueprint and that knowledge that he got for his own enterprise, and then go shit on a person that taught him the game pretty much. So that's my issue. That's that. I just anyway.
No, I get it. I get it. But let's go back to how he's going to give you your money back. You like,
That's for
little
him.
offering here and there, like a
This
Christmas gift.
this
You want him to
you know
buy
what's
you a
crazy?
plane ticket?
You know what's crazy? What Ken said? He refunded $75, but dropped me for $19.99.
Mm.
Mm.
I'm like,
See,
damn.
but can you really compare the two? Because that 1999 was a year and a half or so ish ago versus $75
All right, why you
today.
are one cold woman? You are
What?
cold. You are
What?
cold. You was go. Oh well, okay. Well, it's a year. You need to get over that. Hold on. Did I just told you? I told you what
No,
lemon and
she's
I had
saying
was for
inflation.
inflation.
Literally, she's talking about. No, she literally is talking about inflation, which I didn't understand earlier. She was talking about the price of gas.
Yeah,
I didn't
because it's
understand.
like 1999 back then on the super chat.
A year
That
and a
was
half
a year
ago,
and a half ago
1999 wasn't
versus
that.
right versus refunding $75 present day. So in order to squash this, are you wanting that 1999 back?
It's not even y'all not even looking at the whole point. Is I'm telling
Principle. That's
the video was about where's my money lemon or where's my money.
right.
Where's my money? Where? It's not about the 20. It's way more than 20. Where's the respect for the person who put you on? That's what I'm saying. That's all. And you know what? This live would never been made. I would never been on your panel if he ain't open his mouth about me in that disrespectful way. How are
I
you gonna
get
sit there
it.
and say somebody's your mentor, put you on? Hey, I dropped him. What? Those two kind of situations don't even go together.
Hmm.
That means you would even drop your mama. Like, that's crazy.
See, I think that there's differing viewpoints. I guarantee you some people will say, oh, he was just using an example. And then I guarantee you people will obviously say, why would you even present it as he is this holier than thou, but I didn't give a damn. I think he was literally trying to tell people I don't favor anybody. That's what I thought it was from. Do I think it
Molly,
was
Uh,
Molly,
distasteful? Yes.
What are you talking about? Fight the urge to fight for lemon. Are you okay? I just see all sides of it. You're just one track minded because some days you like lemon, some days you
There's
don't. I guess it's the
Molly,
days you
there's
don't have
no
4.99 to send it, put a color on it, and say something stupid, and your ass get blocked.
Molly is done with Molly's been done with 4.99s and 1.99s for a while now. Jesus. Because Molly had to pay to stay in Lemon's chat.
thank you, Molly, for swinging and bang. Because Molly was over there every night too, so he saw a lot of which happened in Avatar Nation in
Well,
real
Molly need to
time.
carry his ass
So
back over that end. So, Sir King, here's my question to you, right? Here's my question to
what?
you. Could this possibly be, you know how they say, what is it? A student should always like outdo the teacher or something like that?
No, you should not outshine your master.
Uh,
It's the opposite way around.
oh,
48
okay,
laws
Master
of power. You
Splinter.
shouldn't.
Okay,
But
Master
okay.
Splinter. But if you're teaching somebody how to do something, right? If you're training them and over time shit changes, and he may be outdoing you. Could that
No.
possibly be a problem for you?
Okay, so what do we call court cases? Mama getting hit in the nose,
Oh my God, leave this
drunk.
woman out of this.
What are we doing here? What is your definition of that? Because people are there not for the entertainment, but to see what the hell the fuck is gonna happen. That's
Hold on.
next.
Molly. See, this is what I'm talking about. Who gives a fuck
Oh
if Lemon
Lord.
called me a man? Who cares? Obviously you. because it's still living in your head rent free.
Here's what
So,
I here's
hold on.
yeah.
So, are you mad that Lemon called me a man and didn't call you his man?
I don't want to focus on that.
That's
that
for
deep.
Malone.
But that's yeah. I don't know why
It ain't that
Molly's
deep because he
typing
ain't
that
talking to
shit.
you.
Well,
I'm sorry.
right,
Go ahead,
but
Sir
like,
King.
yeah, well, Molly's just derailing, and you're feeding it
Don't
to
worry
her. But
about it.
go ahead.
Don't worry about it. Go ahead, Sir King. I'm sorry.
No, you box Molly. That's all. Molly, why you doing on people tricks?
Easy fix.
Why you triggering them like that, Molly?
Easy fix.
Mm.
Type back in 5 minutes. Okay.
Oh,
Oh damn. Oh.
damn.
Molly better be glad I ain't give him 24 hours because that's what I almost did.
Well, okay,
So,
okay, so we have the two
so
Mm.
what?
sides.
So what? Okay, right. We have the two sides, and I see both sides of the coin. I do. So, Sir King, to fix all of, well, first of all, is this something that can be fixed? I mean, of course you would
But let me
drop. It
ask
was
you
twenty
something. Let me
dollars.
ask you this.
hmm
So if you were in my Timu shoes, would you feel different?
Honestly, probably not.
Mm, okay. Yeah.
Probably not.
Okay. Right. Because I just
Mm-mm.
Me
and Emily, I'm not
personally,
trying to be
me
disrespectful.
personally,
No,
no, me
and I say that
personally, I
because
would.
go ahead.
No, me personally, I would feel. I mean, literally, I'd feel like Sir King does. Because there is maybe he's maybe that's the woman's perspective. I have no idea, but
Mm.
if somebody told me now, how Sir King was fair in the question where it was like, okay, what if somebody asked you and then he answered a question, didn't you drop Sir King, blah blah blah. He says yes, because you got to tell the truth, right? The truth doesn't lie. But just the distaste of bringing me up as mentor and then hooking that into dropping. I understand where he was coming from, but can't something be distasteful but not malicious?
It could.
If you knew something was a sore subject to this day, you stay away
Right.
from it.
Now let me ask you this: does Lemon know that this is
True.
such a sore subject for you?
Oh yeah, because I made countless of lives, and I always bring it up as a justification for his disrespect. How are you going to use mentor and this, but say 1999 in the same sentence as justification? That just is bewildering to me. So, but see,
Okay. So
you asked me, Envy, about his name in the title. That's why I can't give consideration to that, though, right? Even if I want to, because you keep
Hmm.
doing this stuff right now that you're doing.
Yeah, I mean that's why I'm asking. I'm just trying to explore all angles where maybe he doesn't feel like he has that same like duty to be quote unquote loyal because you're making shows about him. I'm just going by what I've heard out of his own mouth. Like Sir King's
Oh
over there
my
dragging me.
God. What do listen, we are in the entertainment arena. We do commentary. So I'm supposed to go hungry and starve and lose the people that watch my channels out of an unreciprocated respect for Lemon because he don't want me to have his name in the title nor be talked about. But he ain't sending shit my way to deserve that kind of loyalty and silence. Hello? What if you want somebody to shut up and don't talk, what do? You send them something for that shut up and silence. So I'm supposed to
Yeah.
starve, not eat, lose, get out the algorithm, all that stuff for him? Come on now. That's
But
why
you know what you're
that's why I
saying
said
right now. You know what you're saying right now, and what people will perceive that you're saying you need
because
Lemon to get
No,
have a show
not at
going.
all. Not if Big Head Brianna was still around, I'd be talking about Big Head Brianna, and she was talking live. And when the Icon Lady came on around and was doing it was commentary about the Icon Lady. So it don't matter.
True.
It's just whoever is clogging up the airways at that time.
That's true. That's true. I see what you're saying there. Right. You got to follow the content as a content creator, even though people hate and call us that. Oh, you guys are just doing this for content. Yep. We're looking for, oh, you guys are just looking for content. Yep. That's why you're listening to it. So I totally
Now,
understand.
Sir King, someone in the chat said, well, wouldn't the same thing apply to him? He was entertaining his crowd when he made that comment.
No. What did I just tell Envy? I said you can leave certain things. You don't have to say certain things. I wasn't needed to be included in that description. He already had Snoop. He had a whole bunch of plethora of other people. I wasn't needed in order to demonstrate or whatever you wanted to get it regarding your example. I wasn't needed, right? You asking for respect. You gotta understand you can't put me in the same field as everybody else. I think y'all have the primary example right here, Envy and RY.
Right.
I think that's a great comparison, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't expect RY to say certain things about you. You get what I'm saying, and vice versa.
Right.
Well, yeah.
You're right. I mean, and
Hey,
what I
Mimi.
say, I like how Sir King did explain that though. Like, one person might look at it like, oh, you need Lemon to, make your channel or whatever the way that it was said. But if somebody's in the algorithm, they are content, whatever, and you're following and you're following the stories and whatnot. Yeah, I can understand that now. I just wanted to ask that to see, I asked things from all angles to see, maybe that triggered him to be able to, maybe that was a shot back at you. I was trying to like dig into that because I want to get away from the whole, I was taking a stance at the beginning that he was doing that, just using it as an example. So I'm seeing shots fired back and forth now more than I did before you came up here and explained it. And me personally, you asked the best question when you came up here first. Would I do it to RY? No.
Exactly.
Because she's helping me build this. There's
right,
no
so
price. Some things are priceless, Sir King.
They said limited our brothers. Right. So why would you do that to your brother?
Man. I can say,
now,
my thing is, yeah.
Well, if he got 200 and they say, okay, Sir King, here's 100, we good. We're not even talking about that no more. With 1999.
Right.
So he wants a certain kind of reverence that isn't reciprocated back.
Yeah, I can see RY texting me. They want you to drop for $500. I'll shoot you 250. I mean, okay, cool, shit. Let's play the game. So I can definitely understand that. Wow. So what?
I mean, never mind, because people gonna say I'm making excuses, but it's okay. I get what you're saying. I get what, listen. At the end of the day,
I want to know what's up moving forward.
This is gonna have to be something that y'all just gonna have to get
That's easy, EMV. That's easy if we just don't bring it up.
Your middleman.
Right.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Sir King. So would you go over there and tell him that? Or would you just continue to do a video and just tell him, hey?
Listen, he probably watching right now. He know.
He's here.
Hey, Lemon Child.
No, he's here. We go there after this. He's here. But doesn't, he has he's a little bit off kilter with his support of other people. I always say that Lemon is very fair weathered. So it is what it is. But me personally, for me to take a stance on it, I would never do it. But I'm not him. Me personally, no. Like, I said, remember RY said earlier, that $75 cash app, right? What did I say behind that? I said I would not take a single cash app like $75 and then make that person feel uncomfortable to ever want to send me $1 again. I did say that.
Yeah.
So therefore, in Sir King's situation, no matter what the dollar amount is, you lose that trust forever over monetary gain. I don't know. I'm the type of person where, like VS always says and told Cam, royalty over loyalty or loyalty over royalty. There's nothing in between. You got to pick one. I'm loyalty over royalty, so I'm speaking from a completely different standpoint. But Sir King, if we took your title literally, I'm going to say that again. I know you said, okay, you said one, don't talk about it, right? But if you say, Lemon, I need my money, does that mean like figuratively or literally?
Oh, it's literally. He went to Avatar Nation University and didn't even pay a damn fee.
Oh, so he got unpaid student loans? That's what you're saying?
However you want to however you want to term it. So, Envy, you know what I'm saying without saying it. It's right. If somebody leads you somewhere and you okay, thank you.
A love offering. So, I mean, that's how people understand it. I get it. Not a love offering, but kind of like a
gesture of
appreciation.
A gesture of respect.
Right. Okay, so what does that look like to you, Sir King?
No, I'm not. No. I want that person, because you gotta understand. When I say bands,
now I'm assuming this is from the merch and other things.
No. The merch wasn't even as successful as people thought, because the producer, the manufacturer, was taking a majority of the profit. That was something, and I'm gonna go back and get that. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna find that commercial that I made for him.
Okay.
Lemon was taking off, right? He was getting his following, whatever. I didn't care. That was great. That's something that was great to see, that we had an extension of Avatar Nation was Lemon. I went and got a commercial. Now, this is before AI. So I went and had a commercial made for him that cost money as well. But you gotta understand, I'm just sharing that with you, so y'all think, oh, SK is a hater. No. SK in Avatar Nation was actually trying to have him become an extension, or him to branch off. Right? So that's what our game plan was, not for the shit to come back and him be disrespectful and unite with the enemies. That's some wild ass shit. But either way, bands were put in his hands, and he knows that.
Okay.
Even to the extent where he was able to form his own enterprise. So, when Envy and I talk, and I'm not excluding you, but man to man, he knows when I says like, yo, you show appreciation a certain way. Especially, you don't know them directly, and you advertise in certain. I mean, he's just saying something like, "Oh, okay, wait." But who
overall, you shouldn't have to. Overall, you shouldn't have to wonder what people are gonna do if you're really brothers. You know they're gonna do the right thing. And so you say literally. So basically, okay. So I'm taking half of that from what you're saying, and then I'll ask you a question about the other half. So the first half is literally meaning respect. Like if he's going to say mentor, if he's going to say put me in the game as something like that, leave it at that. Boom. Respect, homage, whatever you want to call it. Right. Okay. I got that part with the I need my money. So, that's figurative a little bit. Now, literally, I know everybody's going to say Sir King wants money from Lemon, but I get it. I understand as you go. And they're going to say, and people are going to say that, oh, well, Lemon became bigger than Sir King. So now what?
No, it ain't nothing about Lemon came bigger than Sir King, not at all. Lemon is the motherfucking sacrificial lamb of the sector. I have shit going on outside. The height of Avatar Nation was during the pandemic. That was the nighttime slot. Once the world opened up and on a whole host of other things like direct sabotage and stuff that people were doing, you got to make certain decisions. At the end of the day, YouTube ain't got no 401k. YouTube ain't got no vacation days. YouTube ain't got a whole bunch of other
Surely does
things.
not.
Right. So for you to give so much time to a operation or a corporation or an app that is so not reciprocal in the time you put into it, So he's the best person for that in working conditions.
Role.
Right.
See,
And
and
I'm glad
Molly
he
in the
seized
chat,
it.
Molly said Sir King still has a monetized channel. Lemon doesn't. I just wanted that to be said out loud because I know Lemon is here. Carry on.
So
Wow. So yeah, I mean, what these
and
what's
this is also
understood
want to say
doesn't have to be explained. Go ahead.
Lemon should be killing the game. He should not have 3 deleted channels. He refused. Mama YouTube has rules. You need to abide by them. Unfortunately, he wanted to learn the hard way. He should be killing the game right now. Should be having 2, 3 monetized channels. Y'all don't know. Avatar Nation met with him privately and said, Lemon, this is what you need to do. Don't let them take your main channel and you not be with a secondary channel because it's so hard to gain that momentum. Do it while you have it. He said, oh, okay, and nothing happened. Lemon should not be in the position that he in. He should be thriving and killing the game because I feel he does have that character for it, but he's dealing with certain demons, that he dealing with that took him off the damn deep end, and now he has to keep restarting over and over and over again. And I wish he would have listened because that's what we were trying to instill in him. But then he has to come back and say, "Oh yeah, you're right." And then, like I said, I had subscriber fatigue. Got tired of subscribing on them damn pages.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
But it's kind of hard to talk to somebody like that has a live channel. You know what I'm saying? Like a live only channel that's not really organized, which is a lot of people, which is hundreds of people, thousands of people. If you can go live, you got, let's just say 400 or 500 people in there. You lose the channel, in a week or so you can go live. You got 400 or 500 people in it. You don't really put that much merit to it because what he doesn't care about, I think, is the fact that his first monetized channel had over 9,000 subscribers, but he has to look beyond the beef sector. That went everywhere. That even brought like Flacco to the channel and all kinds of other people and all kinds of algorithms. But I think he's, hey, if I can press the go live button and I get X amount of numbers, that's all I got to do. So.
Okay.
Damn, Sir King. Hey, you put it in the title.
What?
Oh my God, you're not making it. I get it.
No, but no, it's the truth. It's the truth of the matter.
The thing.
Right, and let's talk about offline. Okay. And not to exclude you, but as men, when people put us on to things, and we've been able to benefit from that. In whatever way we are able to benefit, we go back and repay that person as a sense of loyalty, respect, because your world is different because of the wisdom and the opportunity and the path that they showed you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm pretty much saying. Like your world would be different, Lemon, and you know that. When Avatar Nation put bands in your motherfucking hand, bro. And when I say bands, I'm not lying. All you had to do was sit next to me and show up. And that was it. So that's where that that sense of like lack of disloyalty. I don't know where that comes from. I don't know that like you. That's why I say limited ain't really from like the street, because people from the street or even about loyalty don't act that way. They'll be so grateful and thankful that somebody showed them the way to put them on, so that they can become self sufficient.
Okay,
That's weird to me.
overall, I'm gonna ask you. Okay, overall,
No,
let's say
we. I know what you're gonna ask me. That is determined by the sender.
because I
That
was
is
gonna
determined because
ask
that tells a
you.
lot.
Yeah,
I'm,
do you feel like
yeah,
he is a supportive person of people?
in what way?
Anyway, do you think that? Okay, I'll ask you. Let me make it more simple. Do you feel like he has good friends, like mutual good friends?
Offline or online?
Mm, we'll go online because we're online.
I don't know. I really don't, because Lemon used people, right? Look what he did to Lolo. What did Lolo do to him to deserve to be treated like that? Right? What did she do
Mm,
to him? Name one thing that she
We
did to him. I don't
we
know one.
yeah, I don't either, but he falls out with a lot of people. That's
Right.
basically why I'm asking you
So
the question, because his I would say his range of friendship with people is in the months, not the years. Because I mean, a lot of people are pointing it out, but I mean, even Pizarro was like, I hit your link, I'm in your chat, support you. I haven't seen you in days. Unless your channel's down or you're taking a day off or whatever the case may be. So I see him kind of across the board. That's why I call it fair weather. You know, um, and
yeah.
there's a lot of things that a lot of people have done for him along the way that he fell out with. So I don't know if he has an online persona, because you dealt with him behind the scenes more than I did. But, online, I was just asking you if you feel like he has true friends. And if so, can you name one online, not offline?
I think he has people. I think he has true supporters, but his support of
Hmm.
them ain't true. I feel he uses them based on what he need to use them for. See, my interaction, which a lot of people can't believe, was very limited because I got trust issues. I've seen the YouTube streets, so I knew how far I could speak with him, and because he like to talk. I don't like people who like to talk because you may talk too much. So yeah, so once I saw that, it was very limited in what we discussed. So yeah,
So that there's no mad day. Um, No, but I get it.
yep,
There's a
exactly.
comfortability factor, and I mean, you're kind of answering my question just in a different type of way. And what I mean by that is, if you felt like you had to hold back and not really give him, that much trust, you guys were together for 4+ years. That's saying something, Sir
Right.
King.
I got a song called King of Pop. If you listen to the lyrics of the song, I say I couldn't trust you because your lips flap like a flapjack. He was talking. He was going on people's panels, and they were asking him questions and bombarding him with questions and interrogating, hoping that he would slip up and say something. So when you put yourself in a kind of predicament, I can't trust you like that.
Sir King, here's what people. I'm gonna be real with you. Here's what people
Hmm.
say. If you want to get free marketing or advertising, tell Lemon and tell him not to tell anybody. Um, so so
Hold
so
on. Can I interject something here? Because honey, I am
yeah.
so sick of seeing this question. No shade to the person that asked it, but quite a few people have been asking this question over the past couple of weeks or months. Sir King,
Mhm.
Avatar Nation, is that beef sector? Yes or no?
was its origins of beef sector, but we don't abide by the behavior of the beef sector. Ultimately, no.
Okay, because
You
somebody in
know,
that
the
chat
beef
said,
sector
ask
has
Sir,
some. Yeah.
someone in the chat said, ask Sir King, what sector did Lemon come from? Because people say Lemon came from Avatar Nation. You have some people that say
Yeah.
Avatar Nation is not even beef sector. How isn't it? If that's where it originated from. So I just wanted you to answer that question once and for all for the people.
Yeah, the
It has been
origins
asked,
of
yeah.
Avatar Nation
Mhm.
is beef sector. Yeah.
Okay,
Or I
so
would
there's
say,
y'all's answer.
he might call himself adjacent. I mean, there's Manosphere adjacent, Mo3 sector adjacent, beef sector adjacent. I mean, I
No, but
don't think
Avatar Nation
Avatar.
originated in the beef sector. That's what he's
Okay,
saying.
and then people. Okay, so technically, you could say they're all beef sector, pretty much. They just kind of went and did their own thing. So
Mhm.
so where you're from, where it's not where you're from, it's where you're at, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
That's all I
no,
wanted to ask, Sir King. I didn't mean to interrupt you, fellas. Go back to talking.
No,
No,
yeah.
no. I was just say like the main problem that people do have with Lemon is he's gonna tell. He's gonna I've told
Yeah,
Lemon things
yeah.
on purpose. Not just Lemon. I've told Lemon and other people things on purpose to see if it would come out. You know what I'm saying? Like dumb shit that
Yeah,
didn't even
Ken,
matter.
Ken, yeah, Ken, don't ever do a crime with Lemon. Okay, just so you know.
You wouldn't
So
even
whatever
go to
y'all talking
court.
about in the back, whatever y'all showing in the back, you might well you might well get your lawyer because he telling. Okay.
And I don't know, honestly, I don't know why he does that. But see, if you and I can sit here and say that, right? Especially the free marketing and advertising. If you and I can sit here and say that, why are you expecting him to live under the principles of this is my brother, so I'm not going to bring him up? Like, are we not seeing
No, wait.
you see character flaws over here, but then you're like,
No, I don't. I
tell him
disagree
too
with
much
that
is a character flaw.
because I think Lemon does have a sense of endearments for certain people,
He
right?
does.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, right. So yeah, so that's why I say what I say, you know, and that's why I say what I say. So
Nation ZX started that rumor. Okay. All right. Yeah, Mimi, don't worry. I got you, Mimi. Jesus, okay. So gathering all this, honestly, RY, like even, our conversation after this, our post conversation, I can see where Sir King is coming from on both ends. Like, it's almost like, let me ask you this. Are you kind of seeing the steps or the certain things that Sir King's looking to, not get out of this, but where his principles are on what he's, I have the lack of a better word, owed.
Yeah, I definitely see it. That's why I was
Okay.
saying from the beginning, I see both sides of the coin. So I get Sir King's point, and I also see where Lemon is coming from, or whatever point Lemon is coming from. Like it was just an example. I don't think he really meant it as a dig. However, we can't tell someone how to take something that is said about them. So I get both sides of it. And for me too, the Sir King and Lemon thing is a lot deeper than what a lot of people really understand it
Yep.
to. So that's why I'm like, okay.
Here's how I also see it, RY, the way that you explained it. I think down the middle, let's say that my real father in real life
Hmm.
tells me I'm wrong. Okay. Um,
I am here to laugh.
yeah, it tells me I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I may think it all heart of hearts. I'm not wrong. I didn't do shit. I'm not gonna tell
Hmm.
him I'm sorry. I don't give a damn. It is what it is. But I'm saying that to myself, or I'll get punched
Hmm.
in the damn chest, right?
Right.
And I won't be able to breathe for 2 minutes and
Right.
pass out. But honestly, though, in that situation, I, I gotta swallow it. and take the advice from from my parent. Not saying that Sir King is a parent or whatever, but
Right.
sometimes you just gotta have to be like,
You have to take the emotion
if you
out of it.
call somebody you got to take the emotion out of it, because if you call somebody a mentor, you have to be, whether you think you're right, wrong, or indifferent, you got to at least see their side and submit to it for the most part. If you were trained, if you're taught, okay, for example, I played football my whole life, college and everything. I
Yep.
wish I would tell my coach I ain't going out and playing, until next quarter. You know what I'm saying? I would be
Like,
like,
all
I'm
right.
tired. I'm tired. I don't feel like it. I'm not in the mood. Kiss my ass. My
Yeah.
coach would have been like, I was next to you when you were running. I was next to you when I was teaching you how to tackle. I was next to you, da 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 da. No matter what I think that I'm saying under my breath that he hears, I'm going out and playing that damn game. So that's the best way I can put it down the middle. Do
Yeah.
I think that Lemon used it as an example? Yes. Do I think that he made it meant anything malicious? No. But
No.
do I think that he should go ahead and just concede, to the individual that gave him the right to have the platform to mess up? Yes. Because if you look at it technically, the way that Sir King and other people explain it, he wouldn't have been able to be disrespectful if he didn't have a platform that Sir King taught him how to make. Just like
Yeah.
my football
And
coach.
you
I
got to
went
look at it like this.
and treat,
So
yeah.
so that's why he keeps saying, "Don't put name and title, don't talk about 'em," right? Because my words hit a little bit harder than anybody else's because of our origin. So he knows when I speak truth, and he don't want to hear that. So that's another angle to look at it from.
hmm hmm It's called being stubborn. Um,
I
I
mean, he
mean, we're
told
all.
Envy the same thing. Don't put my name in that title.
Oh well, yeah,
Well, I
okay.
guess we both his brother then. I don't know. So
No, we don't. We don't. He says what he wants to say. Like everybody else, we're gonna shade each other for life. Don't put my name in the title. I'll put it in the title and ask him to share a screen. Tell him I just did it. He's not been the only one. I mean, that's how I do my shows. There's going to be
Yeah.
names in the title every single day. I don't give a damn who you are.
yeah,
Because technically we're public figures. Like, yet we're not. I'm not saying we're famous or anything like that. I'm just saying we're on the internet talking. You know what
well,
I'm saying? So,
I tell him that's dumb and don't come at me with that bull because I ain't looking through 18,000 videos to figure out when I talk to you. I need to do research. Sometimes I do it for research purposes to label a video. I don't.
and let me throw this in. I'll give you. I'll give you a little extra. Okay. I'll give you a little extra respect for coming up here, sir. Okay. I will say this. No matter who asks, I know you said I don't feel like going through all that, but you already know people would have offered you all kinds of money. No matter who asked, how they asked, what they offered, or whatever, you didn't go find that damn video. I think
Look,
that
man.
was I gotta respect that you didn't go find the video that people allegedly say that he was of a different
What
lifestyle.
video? Oh, never mind. Shit. I should have waited. Okay.
Yeah, that
Look,
Yeah.
video. But if Sir King really wanted to, he could get it. So I have to at least give him that respect above and
Hey, Cosmic
beyond
Girly.
what he's talking about. I have to, or I'd be a liar. I wouldn't be a man if I didn't say, at least appreciate that. If you put
well,
everything else
he
aside,
almost got me there. He almost got me
I
there.
know. I heard you.
I remember
I
that
heard
live.
you.
You was just like, I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah,
find it.
SK was
Oh
like, I'm
God.
going to look for that damn video right now. I was like, oh shit.
But when I
Uh,
heard him say that in the back of my mind, I was thinking, Sir King ass lying. All them videos he done had, he is lying. Mm-mm.
I know. I said Sir Keith's
I
live.
ain't
I
have
don't
no
want to
time
go
for no
through all
2 seconds. So
See now, if
two
it
seconds.
see now if Goosey was here, Goosey would have had it in 30 seconds.
Just
I don't know how he be finding stuff
timestamp.
so fast.
No, of a deleted video.
Right. Mm.
right.
Well, let's.
Wow. Okay. Well, I can understand. I totally
This is
understand
crazy.
because man to man, Sir King doesn't have to like lay out every freaking detail, or you're treating somebody. It's not a man to man situation if Sir King has to lay out any detail, because now you're treating somebody like a kid that's beneath you. So I can totally understand him saying, listen, if you don't know what the hell I want my money or whatever means, hey, that's on you. And I believe, straight to Lemon, I believe that Sir King is still being open to some type of
Resolve.
resolve. Yeah, or he wouldn't be here.
Well, no, but I think what Lemon is seeing is how hard it is, and everything I went through. I heard him say it. He's got to look out for this. He got to do this. He got to do this. He got to do this.
Yep.
It's so much more than being a co-host when you actually got to run a damn production.
Yes.
So, and especially with his, you got to be careful if somebody's setting you up, what they're saying, how they're saying, are they coordinating your face? So it's a lot of stress.
Oh, trust me. DJ Vlad told Boosie, okay, you want to leave, but you'll figure out what I have to go through, because YouTube videos aren't guaranteed. YouTube will demonetize a video in a second if they feel like it. You know what I mean? We're 1099 slaves. You know what I'm saying? So
that's true.
If you're not doing it for real, it better be your side hustle. I'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying? So, we put a lot into this to create a lot of people put a lot of this into creating something that they're not. And to not live under the principles of what they would be held accountable to in real life. I think I'm pretty straight across the board with, online and offline. Yeah, I play a little bit. Yeah, I troll a little bit or whatever, but you're not going to get any weird shit from me. You're not going to have to worry about me putting something out on you, doing this, doing that, whatever. So, but Sir King, I wanted to ask that directly, man. He gave us some time, RY.
Yeah, I'm definitely appreciative of your time, because, like I always say, time is the most expensive currency that you cannot get back. So I definitely appreciate you coming over here. I knew you was gonna say right. That's why I moved that conversation right along.
Hey Lolo, I appreciate
I have one more question
you. Just
before I
wanted
go.
to make sure.
Hey Lola.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Thank
Go
you.
ahead.
What's up?
I have one more question before I go.
Yeah.
Envy, how much would it cost to drop RY?
Oh my God, we back on this.
Let's see.
Hold on. How much is in your 401k?
No, I'm trying to see. If I can get Uber Eats real quick.
Uber Eats, nigga, I know you lying.
That's about. Well, it's higher level than Sir King. It's 22. It's 22.54.
Don't worry about it. I'll cuss you out later. Don't worry.
Sir King, I'll still stand on the fact you can't drop RY unless she text messages me and said, you better take that goddamn money. That's the only way you're dropping her. But no.
Right, you see him, honey
she's
love?
priceless. She's priceless, Sir King.
Right.
Look at these people down here. Careful,
right.
Envy.
And that's what Lemon should have said. That's what a Lemon should have said. He's priceless. I'm just joking. But anyway, thank you for having me. I'll let you guys get back to your show. Sure thing. Good luck to y'all and take care, okay?
You too.
Thank you so much for the support, Sir King. We'll be over there as well.
Oh, don't worry. Don't I don't know. Don't feel compelled, as they say. All right.
Now I be over there in your bushes all the time, Sir King. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I come for the music.
Well, you make sure you go. Oh, wait. Envy. Before we go, make sure you buy a single called Prenup.
You have a single out? Seriously?
Yeah, I got a single out called Prenup.
Where is it? iTunes?
On Apple. You can buy under Mike Drumlin though. Under Mike Drumlin.
DRUMLAND?
LAND, yes.
Okay, I'll definitely buy that because I do music too. So I definitely.
Oh, you do?
Support. Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate that. What's the name of your music?
I'll send it to you because they got my real name on it. I'll send it to you.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
Take care, y'all.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right,
Bye.
Sergey.
Bye. See ya. Bye.
Yep. Damn, he told us not to come over there pretty much.
No, but I be over there because I really be there
Jesus.
for the music. Like I gotta give it to Circade.
There'd
He's doing it over
always
there.
be this
I'm so
lost.
lost. I
I
spend too
get
much
it.
time here.
We were
Always be this
focusing.
lost. I didn't know Lolo and Envy were good at. You are messy. I would expect a question like that from Molly or a statement like that from Molly, not from
Yeah,
Gold.
shout out to Lolo, okay? God
See,
dang.
look, look, look at Molly. Look at
Now
Molly.
y'all could, oh Jesus
Look
Christ.
at.
So fine, thank you for taking that one. And I did have to say it.
I see. I told you I was expecting that from Molly.
I don't. I'll say the same thing over and over again. I don't have. It's not about not having hate in my heart, like she was
Yeah.
putting, but I don't have a problem with
Yeah.
Lolo. You can have You can have an issue with something that somebody's done. And I've done the wrong things to Lolo too. I've gotten on her platform and acted like a goddamn fool
What?
and the most. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Paul,
Oh
can
my.
we go on record to say that this is day
Oh,
two that
Hey,
envy, this is day two
hey,
that
no,
envy
no, you're not
has
Lolo.
admitted that he's wrong.
Oh my God, 3 times I'm wrong.
it,
You see, she's doing shows about me, Lolo, that I've been wrong.
well, I
She's
mean,
been
hey,
she's been
No,
pulling
Lolo,
receipts.
yesterday,
well,
I put the title right. I had a title for my live yesterday. So then
hey,
Envy got
fat.
over here, was he running his mouth? And I
Oh,
said, oh, let me change this title right quick. At
Yeah.
5:02, I changed it, and the very first thing in the title was Envy admits he's wrong.
ooh,
So then he had the bright idea, screen share, so he can, show everybody my live. And he didn't know my title change until he put it up on that screen. So when I say this baby was nervous, you heard it in,
ooh,
I
ooh.
and he
was I was I
changed the
wanted to
title.
get some support. I was trying to cheat. I was trying to get some support before the show, Lolo. I was like,
Uh-huh.
all right, y'all. I said, RY said I'm lying or just some shit. I said, okay, y'all stick by my side. Yeah, it
Oh,
was very interesting.
And
But
then he told
I
me, so why
see.
would you change the title? I said, oh, I learned from the best title changer in the game.
I was about to say, not the title king,
I knew it. I knew it, Lolo. And I
n-
knew people would be like, how many times did you change the title?
not the title king in him, in and of himself.
Thank you.
Right.
Indigent. Okay, go
The
Is
ahead.
ti-
Mimi still in here? Mimi, type if you're in here. I'll tell you real quick. I'll
Thank
answer your
you,
question.
Yvonne.
and yeah, me and
Um,
Envy don't have. Listen, me and Envy don't have no problems. I don't keep hate or madness in my heart at all because it's just too much. It gets to be too much. You can't be mad and hate everybody all the time, or you
Exactly.
just it just festers. And I'm not one of those people that let it festers. And RNY knows Libras, we get in our feelings, we get sensitive, and we go and sit in our corner for a while, and then we come back like nothing happened.
Yep. Absolutely.
That's
And
kind of
we
how I do. But see, I can't go against. There's certain things I can't go against, and I literally have said a dozen times, like I'll always support Lolo, regardless of our right, wrongs, and different whatever the hell it is.
true,
So I'm not gonna. I've never gone back on that. I don't. I haven't attacked Lolo or gone crazy or anything like that. We've had skirmishes, but that doesn't ruin a whole relationship. You
no,
know what I'm saying? Like you got to win the war. There's
true.
battles, but you got to win the war.
Right,
So
right. I'm like
what
the older
happens in
sister that he
battles?
gets mad at.
Yeah.
That's what I'm the older sister that we get mad at each other and then we come back. I mean, it's no need. I would rather us support each other out here than to be always mad at each other. It's all right to get upset sometimes. We like that's right, Sour Patch. We family. We family
Yeah,
when it comes down to it.
yeah. As I told y'all, always support her. You guys haven't heard me like make lies and complain and talk about her or shade her or
True.
bring up dumb shit or whatever. That's just that would take away. I gave her my word that I'd always support her. That doesn't mean
Right.
I'm not gonna ever be pissed. and,
That's true.
and I can go stand in a corner. What are you supposed to do when you're angry with somebody? You're supposed to walk away for a while, right?
You walk away
Yep.
and cool off, and then come back and do another day.
Because let me give y'all a
Exactly.
little tidbit, okay? Believe it or not,
I got you, Mimi, in a second.
believe it or not, Envy and I, we literally have knockout, drag out arguments.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, what? Ooh, baby. I mean, knockout, drag to the point where I feel like some days
Mr.
we both hang
Karate
up on
Kid.
each other at the same
We're
time
not
and don't realize.
screaming.
Oh no,
Y'all
we ain't
funny.
screaming. We ain't
She hung
screaming.
up on me a couple days ago.
Yeah, because he said something I ain't like. I said, oh, don't worry about it. Goodbye. And hung
Uh,
up. I ain't talked to him for what, a
yep.
day and a half.
Until the next show. That's
Yeah.
my
In
sis.
2
That's my
days.
sis.
Okay. So
Yeah, I said it's check-in tax. You should want to do this show, but
right. He
you
literally said,
still
he
want to
said,
do.
so do you want? I said, that's a stupid question, of course. Like, stop playing with me.
That's the
Well,
thing.
damn, like.
You can fuss
Mm.
all day long, but in the
Yeah.
end, it's still love. It's still family. Y'all still family. I don't give a damn how many times we fuss and do all that. We still come back home to family. Family is
Because I
And I
family.
told
will
Envy,
say
I
this,
said, this,
yeah.
this this issue with you and Lolo, it ain't gonna last long.
Mm-mm.
No.
Mm,
Yeah, she definitely said that. She said
Mm-hmm.
that a few times when I was mad. I'm like, it's forever.
yeah. And he ain't want to hear it, and I kept saying it. I don't care.
Then I went, well, maybe for a few months, maybe a couple weeks, and here
Yeah.
we are.
And here we
But
are.
Lolo, pause for 1 second, because I did tell and Arma, I did tell Mimi, I promised Mimi
Yes,
over an hour
Lolo.
ago.
Please don't go nowhere because I want to ask you a question about something your friend Binary said. So you
Uh-oh.
wait till
Oh
Mimi done.
God. Oh my God.
What
Binary's
did
been saying a lot. Oh
what did
yeah.
Binary say? I missed him this
Oh, I thought Mimi
morning.
was coming up.
No.
Oh,
She's driving. I'm trying.
oh,
No. I
okay.
mean, coming up, like talk about it next, like coming up.
Got you.
Um,
Okay, so
so
yesterday,
Mimi, let me
Binary,
know if you're driving or whatever. I was
yeah,
just gonna bring it up, but she went into a binary.
yeah,
She took my topic.
yeah,
Go ahead.
because I want to get this out. So yesterday, Binary goes live, and
Uh-huh.
he says, "Well, I think Lolo could take RY and Envy's early evening spot because she doesn't take disrespect. She called ZX out and she stood on business."
Whoa, that's a lot. That's a whole lot.
That's
I
all I
just
want to hear. Okay.
that's a lot. I'm not looking to take anybody's spot. I fit in where I can when I get in. That's it.
Yeah,
And it was
yeah,
just funny
no,
to hear him say that because he was one of the ones that was saying, "Ain't no spots. You just go live."
Yeah, that's the
but
thing.
But
he
look
was
what
just using
happened.
that to, but to poke at something, just something random, because basically he was probably utilizing the fact that I would say something about Lolo. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me throw a bunch of spaghetti and see what sticks.
That's
Um,
binary.
Uh-huh.
yeah,
That's
but
how my
Mimi,
grandma
you're
said it
driving.
yesterday.
Mimi,
Go.
you're driving. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'll tell you the basics. We're not going to get deep into anything personal, okay? Or not that much. I'll be as basic as possible. So we had a show at 1 o'clock, or I had a show at 1 o'clock, and we were talking to Ken and Sonny and that whole debacle of ridiculousness. Ken,
Mhm.
Sonny, Lemon, Audio, Octavius,
The,
the same
the usual
arguments and whatnot.
suspects.
Yeah, basically, yeah, it'll come up when we get bored with content. You know what I'm saying? But just out of nowhere, your name came up.
Which is
I was like,
weird.
out of no, and I said, Ken, I said, do you see the hundreds of people, the thousands of views and stuff that we get or whatever? I said, out of everybody, Mimi. He's like, yeah, I knew exactly what he was talking about. Yes, Lemon's moderator. Lemon's moderator. The
Oh,
reason why
God.
he said the reason why I don't like Sunny, the reason why I've never been as true to her as she thought, and he was hey, I've never really liked her that much or whatever, because he said he was also talking to Mimi at the same time.
Uh,
And then, then I thought it was Lolo and RY. I thought it was I thought it was a pile of shit, just to pick somebody and be like, okay, let me poke at you a little bit. Let me pick a lemon moderator that'll start a little, skirmish, whatever the case may be. But then we get into the story. Then SunnYi comes up. We get into the story a little bit further, and they're in the same circle. I didn't know.
We ain't talking about this fire story, right? Because that's just
Hell
no. Firegate.
thank God.
No. I'd fill up a baby pool and jump off my roof and try to dive into it on Firegate. No. This isn't Firegate at all whatsoever. This
Thank
is
God.
just okay. So, apparently, it was out of nowhere. So, like, I literally blew it off. I'm like, that's just one of Ken's like little things to say and then dip off. You know what I'm saying? That's Ken.
Right.
Like, hey, I'm gonna put some sauce. I'm gonna put some barbecue sauce on the chicken, right? But when he said that, I was like, okay, let me get a little context. And that's when SunnYi was like, no, like, our baby daddies hang out and she used to babysit my kids and this and that, and it got real personal, and like they all like run in the same circle and
You
this
said
and
they
that
were
or
just
whatever.
friends.
Right, Mimi. I wanted to. We were just friends. That's all. Right, Mimi. He didn't say anything that would suggest anything further than that. I believe just at that moment, it was. I want to let SunnYi know that.
I feel like it was a
She
one-up.
wasn't the only one, kind of thing.
Yeah,
What'd you
because
say,
the way
Arwan?
I said, I feel like it was a one-up because when he was talking to her, he was just like, "Yeah." And SunnYi, I was talking to Mimi at the same time I was talking to you. I was like, "Well,
Oh
damn."
my poor Mimi. Mimi, like I ain't do shit.
And then I
Right.
had to sit back and think. I said, "Mimi, who is
Mimi was
that?"
like,
And they were just like,
was
"Lemon's
like, I
moderator."
was
I
just hanging
said,
out.
"Huh?"
I know, right? Let's see. Hold on. Just my thoughts.
Hey, how you
Good.
doing?
Do it.
What's going
Ladies,
on?
close your legs so you don't get pregnant.
Oh,
Don't
Jesus.
do that, honey. I'm too old for any more child support, please.
Oh God. The world.
I just came up here to give RY and Envy their coming ups. You guys have a great and wonderful show. I love the
Thank you.
perspective between a man and a woman because let's face it, men do think differently than women.
hmm
And Envy, let this old man tell you something. You're doing the right thing. Always admit when you're wrong. So that way it won't be another argument. Especially
Ooh,
on a
I like
public
that.
forum.
Okay.
Right, for sure. Oh,
Close
yeah,
your
trust me.
legs, ladies. Close your legs.
I'll take the L and talk shit. Trust me.
Yeah. Yeah.
God damn,
Yes,
Molly.
Mr.
Seriously.
Carruthers, fat.
At the end of the day, I know I need to log off. Oh my God, Molly. Molly is going to be
But yeah, I
crazy
enjoyed the
today.
banter between you two. And I also
I
enjoyed the
appreciate that.
conversation
I
you had today,
appreciate that.
especially. But
Oh,
like I
yeah,
said,
yeah.
the tough questions were not asked because I would have asked,
Hey,
why did he? Now he knows things are changing, and I'm, like I said, 76, I'm going to be messy at my old age because that's what us old folks do. Why, when Jay Nunn came to him and told him he better take her shit down or else, he did it right away.
Mm.
Oh,
Hold on, who did Jay Dunn ask that to?
Sir King.
Oh, let me write that. I'm about to pull an Envy. Let me write that down.
I mean, seriously, I watched that. I watched Jay Dunn tell him, you quit using my likeness and all that stuff. And this was way before the likeness thing even started.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to know if Jay Dunn was up on the game more than he is, because a lot of those things that he used to do, he doesn't do anymore. He had Jay Dunn up there with her football uniform on and all that, and she got tired of it.
yeah.
And, just told him, hey,
Oh,
you better
yeah.
stop it. Yeah.
Well,
But
Now,
those
hold on, Mr.
no
Carruthers, can you
disrespect,
repeat that
Mr.
question for me?
Carruthers.
So I'm really
We
writing
are
this
going
down.
to.
I want to know.
why did he all of a sudden stop using Jay Dunn in his act? Okay,
Jay
I
Dunn
call it
don't
an
play.
act.
She don't
Yeah.
play.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. If Jay Dunn puts her teeth in you, you no reason to run or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go R. Well, you said, well, let's go RY. But yeah, we're coming to the end. I didn't even know. Good Lord, 8:30. We're coming to
Yeah,
the
it's
end.
getting late.
So
But I just came up here to
Got my
thank
question.
you
I
guys for
appreciate that.
Thank you for coming.
entertaining, being so entertaining. And Lolo, you can
Yes,
find
my
you a
love.
co-host.
A
You can
co.
find
I
you a
need a
co-host too.
co-host. I need a
Yeah, you need
co-host.
one.
I
Good to
do.
I
you.
thought he said, "Oh, I was going to
Oh,
crack his
Mr.
ass."
why
I
you
was
gotta
Carruthers,
thinking,
go there?
oh, I'm
messy.
like, wait
Oh,
a minute,
Mr.
hold on, I can't
Carruthers.
be here.
Oh.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
that is
He
messy.
cleaned it up at the end, y'all. He said it under his breath.
I
Hey,
had to throw that
Lolo.
in there
Hey,
because
Lolo, you can
Oh.
be my
I seen his
host.
begging, but mama,
Hey,
no, Lolo, you
mama.
Yeah.
stay
Hey,
far away from there
All
mama.
right.
as you possibly can, and
All right.
enjoy your new place, and when you get in
Yup.
it, and enjoy
Yes,
your kids.
congratulations, Lolo.
Thank
Yeah.
Yeah,
you. Thank you.
absolutely.
All right, you guys, let me get
All
down
right,
from here
Mr.
before I
Thank you for
despite
Carruthers.
myself.
coming.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
Now,
Yeah.
Mr. Carruthers.
now,
Ladies, you go open your
Lolo,
legs again. Yes,
that
ma'am.
is so perfect. That is
y'all,
perfect.
y'all are horrible people.
So,
You know,
and Mr. Carruthers made me think about this next question that I want to ask specifically to you.
we're
Thank you,
Hold on.
fact
redirecting
baby.
and I'm just letting you know we're redirecting
hmm
in 10 minutes. Go
I will
ahead.
Just,
fact.
just make sure you hit save. Don't do like I did.
But
Okay.
but oh yeah, I
Now,
already did that.
so my question to you is this,
Mm-hmm.
Lolo. So in the wee hours of the morning, some would call them witching hours. Um, I somebody was live, and this guy
Mm-mm.
said that he doesn't under something along the lines of he doesn't understand why BS was able to disrespect me, Lady Nika, and Envy and drag us and read us, but yet we still let her over here and we talk to her. And she clicked the link over there at that TV lady where only 50 or 60 people watch. Nobody watches her. Here's a problem I have with that, and here's my question to you, Lolo. Number
Mm-hmm.
one, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you know I had 50 or 60 people over there, how would you know what was discussed and how many people were there unless you were watching?
True.
Okay, great. Now here's my second question to you, Lolo. If it came out that we're crazy because VS talked about us, whatever the case may be, but yet she still clicks our links and we let her up and we have a conversation with her. Did he not disrespect you? Did he not disrespect Envy? Did he not disrespect Living and a whole other host of people and click their link and still had a conversation with him
True.
afterwards? Okay,
True.
thank you. That's all I wanted to know. I'm done. That's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
and the funny thing is, she like had 112 in there, but you got to look at the subscriber count at
Exactly.
1,010 subscribers. Really,
Yeah.
what are you supposed to have? you
Actually,
know, you
1,020.
got
True.
people over here. You got people over here 1,000 that have 200 in their chat. That means that nine. That means that 99,900 or eight. Jesus Christ, nine.
Thank you, Patricia, baby.
Whatever. That means a lot of people don't like you. You know what I'm saying?
they
So he
just they
jealous
just
because he can't
subscribe.
hit panels now. No, yeah, Lou, I've heard that a lot actually. Being jealous about not being. Yeah, I don't. If I went through the list, I don't know where you can go.
Mm.
I was shocked
Now,
when he hit my panel. I was like, whoa, what
Now,
we doing?
Binary also
Well,
said that
he
you
did
stood
that
on
because of
business and you
VS.
called, right. Binary also said you stood on business, Lolo, and you called ZX out for his hypocrisy.
Well, I mean, he was talking about you shouldn't be friends with her because she does this and that. And I said, but you put my mom's obituary on your page. Well, if you want to talk
Mm.
to me about that, you can call me. And I'm like, yeah, no.
Yeah, so I'm just like,
Mm.
it's like you can't come to us about one thing when
Thank
you're
you,
guilty
my
of
baby.
doing the same exact thing. You've
Exactly.
disrespected people and then turn around and click their links as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hmm.
That's all. I just wanted to just see what your thoughts were on that. That was it. Not being
Yeah.
messy.
I mean, he just wanted me to call, and I'm like, "What do we call you and talk about it for? What? What are we talking? It's not going to change the fact that
Right.
it was done. So what are we doing here?
Right. There's not much to
Yeah.
talk about. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
done.
Mm.
Right. No,
God bless
and you
America.
know, did you see VS's title? Lolo's hands
No,
on business.
this shit.
Oh, she has a live schedule. Oh, sweet
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. Look at the title. That's so crazy, right?
Okay.
Like this will let you
Oh,
know
I
that
see
VS
it.
is this will let you know that VS is everywhere. Do not reach out. Lolo
Lolo
stood on
stood on
business.
business.
Nika and VS talked. It's quiet. Black sector
Mhm.
abandoned and Femba tears. But
Nice.
you got Lolo stood up, but you got little Lolo stood on business. So you know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
There
he's
you
doing the
go.
same thing. What's up, Via? He's doing the same thing. I don't know why he wants to get me on the phone.
You talk about this.
That's the
Now,
funniest. Anyway,
now he did say, I know that's he won't change that picture forever. That's what I respect. I thought,
He
usually
yuck in that
people usually
picture.
right, yeah, well, usually people will rock out with something like that for like a couple weeks and they'll take it down. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, come on, man. Not that, but I'm saying any picture. You know what I'm saying? I had uppity on mine and all kinds of other shit for a long time. So he starts saying, hey,
Listen,
child.
that
I had to
mama
turn it
tickles me
off.
every time.
I had to turn it off when he started talking about the black dress and the curves I was like, okay, that's it
Child,
for me. I
AI
was
works wonders. Is
Li-
all I
But
can
right.
say.
Lolo, people was in your chat saying that to us. So damn, so yes, you do know that's AI, right?
Okay,
And Lolo admitted, Lolo's like, what the hell? Come
I ain't
on,
walked
y'all.
that straight up since I had back surgery. Even before then, what we doing here?
Listen,
And I ain't never walked down nobody's runway. Let's come on
yo,
now.
I'm
when
like,
he
Lolo has
said
her
that,
shoulders back, walking tall and
oh,
everything.
Okay. I'm like, hey, AI is the bomb, but
that comment
yeah,
had tears coming out my eyes. I said, "Oh Lord, have mercy."
that
Oh
was
my God.
wild. That was
Yeah.
wild. I can't with him. He just okay. Whatever,
What's
Yeah.
going on,
VS.
Mr. Carruthers? Anytime,
It's good
baby.
to see you around here, Lolo. I
You
really do
love
appreciate it. This is
you
good. I
more than
love it. So
welcome.
you motherfuckers can stop putting in the titles and all this other shit on community walls and all this stuff. Hey, should Lolo and Envy make up? You just don't understand the dynamic, and it's all good. Lolo and I don't have to
Exactly.
have we don't have to have some kind of like walk down memory lane type talk and this and that. It's just, are you good? Are you good? Remember when
Yeah,
Lolo pulled up on me one time? This was crazy.
Molly, I
She
gotta agree
scared
with
this.
that
you right,
statement.
Molly. You right,
I
Molly.
What?
definitely agree with that one.
You
Don't
right, but
fall into the trap of everyone telling you not to
Absolutely,
talk to him because he's gonna drag you.
I
Jesus,
he's
agree with
gonna
that
drag
one
me
talking
hundred
about
either
percent.
it.
way. Anyway, he's gonna drag me anyway. If I call him, he'll drag me. If I don't call him, he'll drag me. It's
Ghetto
whatever.
Turner, go ahead
Hey,
and
get up,
get that
Turner.
comment out of here because don't come in here and tell we know who's live. I just showed the goddamn. I just shared the screen. We know who's live. Don't ever come in here and say who's live.
Speaking of
Like,
ghetto Kerner, does anybody
yeah,
know if
yeah.
he made it to Philly?
Well, I don't know, but Ghetto Turner, will holler at you.
No,
Don't ever
well,
do that ever. But anyway,
thank you.
what
He
I'm
is
saying,
Molly.
my thing is, yeah, that's what I was saying. We weren't gonna do all that and shit like that, but we got a lot accomplished this live.
True.
Mhm.
We got a lot accomplished. It was really really good that Lolo came through. Now, to answer that question about reaching out, I
Hey,
believe
baby girl.
Lemon told us publicly that he was going to reach
Look,
out to you and check on you for Mother's Day. That's why I just wanted to answer that question.
Envy. My baby said she want to say hi. Say hey, baby.
Hello, how you doing?
Oh,
Hi.
hey,
So she
hey, how
can't.
you doing?
I'm good,
How
and
you
you?
doing?
I'm
Well,
good.
we're so far so good. I never say I'm great. I say so far everything's good.
Well, you need to claim greatness. So you can say great.
That's
Yes,
true. Okay, I'm doing great. I'm gonna see. She wanted to put it out in the atmosphere, so I will
I
change
love
my
it.
stance. I will change my stance. I'm doing great.
I love that. I love that.
Oh, Lolo, she
Oh,
sounds
that's
just like
cool.
you.
Yes,
Golly.
That's
she
my
does.
baby.
Oh,
Oh, it
good.
is
Yes,
I try.
nice to meet you.
I
You
know. She's
too.
so very
She's
calming.
well spoken.
Yeah.
Very well
Hello.
spoken.
How are you doing? I'm like, let me tighten up real quick. Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing great. I mean, she made me change my mind and agree with her in 25 seconds. So,
I mean,
so
you need to
Lolo, you
always
did
just.
good.
I'm just saying, reach for the stars, guys. Come on, gotta always be optimistic.
He's over here.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's
Oh, I
my
like
Hmm.
little.
her.
Yeah, I'm glad that he brushed your
Yes,
body
that's her
that
daughter, Fat.
daring cringe.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
my
yeah,
sweetheart.
yeah, fact. How dare he be so rude? You handle that. What the hell?
Oh, oh,
Yvonne,
baby.
go
I need you to order my
hang out.
bedroom shoes.
Huh?
I need you to order my bedroom shoes. Oh, you okay. Already do it? No, I'm gonna do it in just
How
a
much you
second.
say it was?
$9.99,
Don't
thirteen
don't
ninety
have
nine.
don't have a hot mic. We had a
Okay.
hot mic
I'm
situation
sorry.
yesterday.
A hot
No,
mic.
I just don't want.
Yes,
No,
child. A hot
yeah,
Listen,
mic
yeah.
situation.
There was a
don't.
bad hot mic situation
Oh,
the other day.
man. Don't worry. She's a good girl. She's a
I
No,
believe
no,
it.
sweetheart.
I get it.
I
I get
believe
it.
it.
I just
Yeah,
wanted to keep everybody out y'all's business. I didn't know what y'all, you know me. Like
we're
I'm not,
ordering bedroom shoes just in
you
case
know,
Oh.
somebody wants to know.
right. Well, they probably do, Lolo, and they're $59, y'all. Okay,
No,
so
it's 13.99. You know I'm cheap.
I,
Stop playing.
I would have saved you from a hot bite. But any last words? Because Envy is ready to get up out of here because Envy did 2 shows today. I do my 1 o'clock and 5:15. We've been here for 3 hours and 20 minutes, which is a bit much for us. But any last words, Lolo, before you hit
It's
the
always
I
good
was
to
gonna say
see
hit the
y'all.
YouTube streets.
Right.
Absolutely.
Likewise, baby.
It's always good to see y'all. I love y'all. I don't give a damn what nobody say. It's
There you
always
go.
love
Don't
between
listen
us.
to him.
Okay, it's always love between us. Y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all in the streets later.
Bye,
All
boo.
right, absolutely. Appreciate you, Lolo.
Thank you, baby. Bye, hun.
All right,
Bye.
man. All right. Here
All
we
right.
go. Envy, the guy that spoke of Who's Live. Darn, I was saluting you. Oh, no, Yvonne.
I think
um,
Yvonne was trying to say that Yvonne was trying to salute you. I don't know. Let me mind my business, honey.
my thing, oh, yeah. My thing is,
Not oh yeah.
if there's
Ooh,
if there's content and we're following the content and things like that, I most definitely always tell who's live, who's not live, all that other good stuff or whatever, because people do have the right to respond to content that has something to do with them. That's why they get a redirect. If somebody's criticizing me or doing XYZ or whatever, listen, as I said, I don't beef with anybody. I might talk my shit. I might piss you off. I might troll you or whatever, but that doesn't mean I lost respect for you. So I said where the damn night show was going to be, and that's it. Whoever fucking doesn't like it, loves it, whatever. When you get redirected, stay there or go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? But I don't need somebody to drop in my chat and do my job. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever say that somebody's live in my damn chat, or I'll block you. And yeah, if you really like to be around here, you have to make another Google account or pay me. Anyway, ROI, you got any? Hey, you're back. We just blocked Rex. Our VS just blocked Rex. Oh Jesus!
oh, Father God. Well, have mercy. Now, I don't know if you saw this comment from Mimi, but I want to make sure that we don't miss it. Mimi said, "Yes, Envy. I appreciate you and RY for letting me know. I try to stay out the way, mind my business, and have a laugh here and there. That's it. That's all. Y'all be easy." Did you see that comment?
Yeah, I
Okay, cool, cool,
responded
cool.
to it. I
Okay, cool,
responded
cool.
to it. I said,
Just wanted to make
thank you
sure.
for being. No, I said, thank you for being gracious enough to take the questions, and that we don't like things to, float in the air. We try to dead things here. Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay,
we did communicate, but yeah, that was a good
perfect.
comment for you to
That
definitely make
was
sure that I took care of. But hey,
absolutely.
Huggies and VNRY. Charlie's letting us know. Let's go.
Hey, Charlie. Hold on,
Okay.
Charlie.
See, I wish Rex didn't get blocked from VS because he's supposed to fight Ghetto.
Right, exactly. Hold on, Charlie. I'm about to put some. Yeah, hold on.
So, all right. Well, you guys are doing that on your own. So let's see. Envy yelled at me. Yvonne said I yelled at her.
What?
No.
Envy, don't you ever yell at Yvonne. I got him for you, Miss Yvonne. Trust me. He know better. He know
Mm.
better. Don't do that. Yvonne is a prized jewel around here.
Yes, yes. Yvonne is great. Yvonne is wonderful. God
I
damn.
got you, Miss
Rex
Yvonne.
got blocked in the
For
from VS.
what?
For
Why?
what, Ken? Type it, yeah. And then we're gonna get up out of here. I want to know. I want to know for what. Is VS's red ball on or off today?
You were a big dog, a
Oh,
king
damn it.
giggling. I heard a
Oh, okay. He got
lot
blocked
about
for
you.
saying VS is lying.
That she doing what?
He got blocked for saying VS is lying.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Wow. Damn,
Mhm.
Rex. I mean, I guess you got to know where you're at or whatever. But all y'all are gonna end up over in the chat. You said that's the reason why she blocked. Oh, that's funny. You can get blocked at VS so fast. It reminds
Yeah,
me
I
of
mean,
Polar.
oh,
Remember
I
I
almost
told you
did.
about Polar? Right
Yes, we
as
did.
we're on yeah, as we're on the panel like this, we're gonna have to go ahead and drop you down. Boop. And then he said, let's also get you in timeout. You get mad
Uh,
and leave and come back the next day because that's all the only way we had to go. I appreciate that, Yvonne, and
thank
I
you,
didn't yell at
Yvonne.
you. Okay, if you have a protection plan, if somebody yells at you, I'm on the ass. All right, Yvonne. But I assume RY and I don't have any last words because you're listening
Uh-uh.
to them right now. Y'all enjoy the evening show. You will be redirected. Anything else, RY?
Nope. That was everything.
All right. Well, even though we struggled through this a little bit, it is what it is. But y'all enjoy the
Charlie, check
night
your
show.
Instagram, baby.
Yeah, y'all enjoy the night show. We'll be over there soon. I'm not going to do any outro or anything because it'll mess up the redirect. All right, y'all. See you tomorrow at 1:00.